When you're swimming around, not you, but like when black people are swimming around white people, is it like the same thing as like trying to speak French around the French?
Yo, we can swim. I'm telling you, I think we beat this stereotype. Maybe not the South, but the coastal blacks, we swim.
You know what you guys got to work on though? Diving.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
It's not good. It's not good.
And you know,
I was like even thinking about myself, I could use some work too.
Yeah, there's like a lot like goes into it. It feels like too much thought goes into it.
But they invented new diving. Have you seen when they do the parties and everyone backflips in the pool?
Oh, Memphis.
Oh, yeah,
Memphis slice.
Yeah, the Memphis slice, dude.
No,
is that in Memphis?
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Oh, well, that makes sense because of the,
I didn't even know Memphis had water.
what is that street in Memphis that they do the backflips down?
I've never heard of that.
Beale? Was that one?
Is that Beale Street? Yeah. And they like basically do like gymnastics down it. They just start doing these flips.
Shout out to us.
You haven't seen this? The Beale Street flippers?
But like this shit right here, you guys invented new diving.
Yo, fully clothed is crazy.
Yeah.
No, this is just.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
That's awesome.
That's a word for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys, there was a barrier in your way. White people were controlling pool culture, and you said, "No, watch this. Watch this dive."
Watch this.
That's fire.
I hate that you found this. Man.
It found me. It found me, bro.
We go do cannonball. We go do belly flop.
The
This isn't
corkscrew.
something, we got some thing, the jackknife.
Yeah,
But
the
like
jackknife.
fully clothed.
Now,
You go
Philly
in-
clothed is crazy with the shoes.
With the
on.
shoes.
It's crazy.
like you're attending a pool party.
But can you break down the logic here? Like,
Nah, this is fun. This does look like a lot of fun.
it's so much fun.
Yeah.
What's the logic, though?
You know, you got to jump in and get to the wall quick. Get there quick, bro.
Because those breads are gonna wear you down. I mean, those are gonna take you down a couple feet.
Yeah,
tough.
that's part of it too.
Swimming in shoes that's difficult.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's the other thing that we got to do. It's like,
You know, that's progressive. We not caring that much about our sneakers anymore.
or women being in the pool party. But can you explain that part of it?
Nah, they there.
Are they?
Nah, they there.
But
They
like,
on
you
the
scaring
edge.
them. You scaring those,
Yeah, oh,
right?
yeah,
Like,
I
they're
know.
not going to get wet if
I know.
you just doing backflips with your sneakers on in the
That
pool.
is very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then there was this one. Like this
come
does not
on.
happen at white pool parties. This shit is fire. You saw this?
No, show me this one.
Ass.
5 million views. Bang.
See?
No one even asked her to do this. She just busted this out.
Sure, I'm asking.
I mean, this is amazing.
Come on, Don.
That's what I'm saying. It's
How'd
just
you even get this, Mark?
That is talent.
and you
guys.
think she can't dive? Watch this.
Come on now.
Look, she can't.
That's
Come on now. That was beautiful. There was
whatever that
no
is.
splash. That's like all 10 on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want to see a full like Memphis diving competition. I think that's what we need in the
I want
Olympics.
to see those.
I think we need
Like, that
Memphis
was
Memphis
nice.
high dive. I think that's a new Olympic sport. If you get the full backflip with the Jordans on,
Yo, our pool party's different, man.
How did we even get to this? Oh, we were asking Al what he'd been up to. And he was saying that the different...
this is what he wants the Dumbo pool to look like.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That's what it should look like.
Al's private member club that he's part of he's alleging is segregated in the city.
Yeah.
It's no longer, and that's why I'm upset.
Oh! So you're one of those. Yeah. Blacks were better off during segregation.
Yeah.
Because there was more room at the pool.
Nah, just let us thrive. Leave us alone. That was the best house.
That was
and
the best
now they
house.
want to come to our house because it's the best house. We
white
have the
people
best
gentrified.
music.
It is
The best
it is,
views.
There's a pool at the other one too.
And it's shit.
Ah, I see.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
And like they want some more room, some more space. You know how they do?
Yeah, you can't jackknife
know?
into that pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So
Okay.
a couple tiny hats swimming there too, you know?
Did they? Were they?
Nah, I'm joking. No.
Yeah, do they swim with the kippah? That's an interesting question.
No.
They take it off. They don't have like a waterproof one. You would think, right?
Do you know
my
this
gym-
for certain? I feel like
My gym has a pool, and there's a lot of Hasids there, and they get in it without it.
Really?
Yeah,
Like, otherwise you're clipping on. It's just
yeah.
I mean, you'd think they could get like a small swim cap
What
or
about the
just
women?
a swim cap.
or just a swim cap.
Oh, that's the thing I saw on a flight. I was telling Mark this. The captain of the pilot. What are they called? Pilot. The
God damn.
The driver,
It's been a while.
Plane driver?
the air chauffeur.
Yeah. So the pilot, I'm pretty sure, he had a toupee. So he had fake hairpiece, and then he had a yarmulke over the toupee.
Yes. Yeah.
No,
Why?
because
You gotta throw them off.
no, it's double. But it's double.
Yeah.
The yarmulke is just covering your head for God, but you're doing it with the toupee.
The toupee's already a hat.
Adding the yarmulke is performative.
Yeah.
That must have been a bad toupee if you can tell. If the yarmulke's covering half of the shit.
It's not even covering half. It's just the top part.
Yeah.
But the toupee you see right here, you don't see back here.
Was it a bad toupee?
Oh, it's horrible.
You think he skimped out?
I
on
thought something was off when I looked at it. I was like, what exactly? Something's weird about this guy. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's toupee. And then I saw the yarmulke.
Are you
as
saying
well.
you got like a cheap one? Is that what you're saying?
Mark?
Is that what you're saying?
Nah, but
that's what
crazy.
he's inferencing.
Mark?
He's inferencing right now. That's what you said.
He can fucking fly himself to Turkey for free. I don't trust that pilot, bro.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I don't trust that pilot.
Yeah,
He
you
might
get-
have been a flight attendant.
Oh, okay.
But he was talking at the beginning of the flight. Like usually the pilot comes on and briefs everybody,
Okay.
right?
No,
No?
like safety briefing.
Hey, I assume if
You're
it's,
on a plane every fucking week.
Can I tell you?
Like, this
Can I tell
is-
you? I assume if they're straight, they're the pilot. If it's a man and they're straight, I assume it's a pilot. Sometimes they are flight attendants for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But if I assume if you're a man, you're straight, I assume you're a pilot. So that's what I thought. He could have been a flight attendant.
That's fair.
100%.
That's fair.
I miss the sexist airlines.
Yeah.
They still are sexist.
Nah.
Son,
it's
they
like-
make them wear heels until the plane takes off.
Yeah.
But
the
it's
heels are
part of
like-
the outfit.
The heels
Yeah.
are like this.
Still, it's like
Nah.
on your toes, bitch. Like Delta. It's like on your toes, bitch. The second they go up in the air, they get to.
But they got to close the cabins. That helps. It's a part of the job.
Exactly.
It gives them a little bit of a lift.
That is why they do it.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. Not
Yeah.
to see those tense calves walking through the aisle.
Exactly.
There's too many dude flight attendants now. They're mixing it up too much.
Well, yeah, the girls have OnlyFans. Or the girls can get a job at a fucking bottle service or something like that.
Yeah.
That used to be a good job for a lady.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, before they were going to college.
Yeah.
Shit.
Before college was allowed.
Yeah, but or women didn't really go to college until recently.
Yeah.
And then it got really expensive for all of us. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting how that happens?
Yeah, that's a good point. Did they hike up the prices?
Dude, nobody went to college back in the day. It was like a big deal that I think my dad went to college.
Yeah.
Like what percentage of people went to college in like the 60s?
Let's find out. It doesn't seem like very many though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom was one of 7. The only one who went to college.
Only one went to college.
Yeah.
My
See?
parents didn't go to college.
And was that like an integration thing? Like, how did that work? did the feds get called in? Was it? No. It's probably fine, right? I told you this story where they called my dad and asked him if it was okay if his roommate was black.
No way.
Yeah, my dad went to Kenyon College, and they called him.
Hey, that's old, bro. God damn.
Yeah. So then they called him. No, it gets better. They called him. They're like, "Were you okay if your roommate is black?" And my dad was like, "Yeah, I don't care. My roommate's black." And turns out to be gay also.
Oh.
My dad's like, "You didn't fucking tell me this. This guy's getting his back blown out right next to me. We're sharing a fucking dorm room."
Yeah, that is going to disrupt your life a little more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
My boy Evan, his roommate, first year of college, gay, and I went to visit him the first weekend of college. Another dude in the room just getting rinsed.
No.
Yep. And I was like, "Yo, Ev, what are you gonna do? Because there's no way you're gonna put up Ev's sleeping on the fucking couch because his roommates just getting ripped apart."
Wait, was it like a single dorm where you shared beds in the same room?
It was like there was like 3 bedrooms in a area.
Okay.
So like they all shared a kind of like living room area.
bathroom and like a douching area.
Yeah, 100%. That's
cool.
Yeah, I don't
But yeah, he
know
was just
shit,
getting
man.
ripped apart, man. You just heard him getting torn up. just absolutely torn up, dude. It was crazy.
You got to put a sock in the door.
And everyone was just sleep on the couch, like getting cucked your first night of college by your gay roommate who's just getting his shit fucking absolutely ripped in half. Dude, it was insanity.
Yeah, that's a good introduction to college, though. You know?
Yeah. Shout out SUNY New Paltz. Shout out SUNY New Paltz.
Up in New Paltz. That's rare up there.
No, it's lived up.
Really?
Every college.
Yeah, all the
I figured New Paltz is a little grungy.
I mean, all the
No,
students.
New Paltz like granola.
Really?
Like, yeah, all like upstate. Upstate is like you're either the most like hippie liberal or just it's MAGA fucking racist. Like upstate New York is crazy.
They still got KKK up there.
No.
Like legit.
In New York?
Yeah, like way upstate.
There's no way.
Yes.
How do you know this?
I was up there one time and I didn't see the whole this situation, but there was like, what was it? It was like a gathering and it was that. And I was told it was that.
Was
They
it
didn't have
possible
visa.
you guys were doing corkscrews into the fucking communal pool
Bro.
and they just need to clean that up a little bit? Okay? Can you take your fucking shoes off before you do a corkscrew into our communal pool?
Yeah.
You think they letting us in the pool?
I think that'd be their dream.
It's like, you know.
Wait, they're doing it themselves. Hold on.
But nah, they do have KKK up there. And Portland. I heard.
How many
there's a
KKK?
lot of-
Yeah. But like, do you think KKK is even like? Why are you hiding it, bro? Like, if at this point, if you KKK, you pussy, bro. Because this white boy saying the N-word on fucking Twitch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, you just pussy.
But it's just a place to hang out with your boys. And it's just like, all right,
Imagine
that's our gang.
imagine that
like,
was
we got Crips and Bloods, they got KKK.
Yeah, but like, imagine that was the only thing that you had in common with people.
Yeah, but they're not putting in no more work. So it's just an excuse to get away from their wives and hang with the boys.
Son, what if,
It's probably that.
What if that's what KKK was?
Yeah.
What if that was what KKK? Wouldn't we forgive them a little bit? We'd be like, what if they had like a meeting with the Black Panthers and the KKK, that both of them came together and they're like, yo, you just getting away from your wife too? Like, all right, let's keep it up.
keep this shit
That was part of the rule.
No, fuck you guys. You just see a wink.
Yeah. They were like, no blacks, no Jews, no wives.
No wives.
Yeah.
That's
Those
golf. Like the golf courses just started letting women in, and the Masters one still did they start? No, they still don't let women in.
In
Oh,
the
in
club, they
Augusta?
do.
Augusta.
See how much fun the Black Israelites be having on the corner? Come on. Never a woman around.
Yeah, that's
They
a good
have
point.
so much fun.
That is a good point.
That's why when you walk by with your lady, they try and break you up so you can have some fun with them.
Bro.
They're trying to get you out.
It's like, get
That's
this
a great
white
point.
devil out of here. Come fuck with the gang. You know? They just having fun out there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hooting and hollering.
So you really, so there was, you felt like a racist presence when you were up there.
Yeah.
Really. But
Yeah.
then also you
But I
realized,
was like told by somebody I was with.
but there's also that like almost like performative like acceptance that's up there. Like the hippie shit.
Oh yeah, that wasn't everywhere. It was just
No.
like one small area. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've been to like Woodstock and it's mad cool over there.
Super.
Yeah.
Super. Yeah.
Damn. I didn't realize it was still like that in New York.
What you up to, bro?
Bro, I was just doing that movie on the West Coast, and that was cool. That was cool.
Is it done?
I think I got to go back for one more day. I think they're shooting this week,
Okay.
but I got to go back, but maybe for like one more day.
Got it.
Why did the makeup artists have to do you like that?
Oh, bro, I sent it to the thing. This
Yeah.
is so embarrassing. So there's this makeup artist, Akiko, Japanese lady. She's awesome. And she just takes a little bit of the hook off my nose because I've broken it so many times. It's just protruding in one angle. It looks like there's a fucking tree branch growing out of the side of my head before we show the public. So she's off one day. And I show up one day and there's a new makeup artist. And she's like, I'm just like, all right, so, I don't know if Akiko told you how, she does my makeup or whatever, but like, and then she goes, oh, no, she gave me a diagram of it. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be like a legit diagram. Like when you go to like a barber shop, there's different haircuts or whatever. This is the image that she shows. It's a Picasso painting of me.
Yo. How's she making? Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, she was like, he's a tiki head.
Yeah.
He's like a Hawaiian
He's an
tiki
Easter
head.
Island.
Yeah.
They gave you freckles on your nose?
I don't know what was going on. I didn't think I had freckles, but that hook right there is
That
insane.
is
Like,
wild.
that's not what I think I look like.
Yeah, I don't even understand what
the
these
lines are highlights.
Yo,
The dashes.
is an Asian lady. Look how she draw white people eyes.
couple round eyes up and down.
Round circle.
No, I do some eyelashes. That was nice. I mean, I don't even understand what these dots are.
I'm just a Zulu warrior, dude. Yeah, it's just insane.
So makeup can make it look straight. They don't have to put like a prosthetic or some
it's
shit.
Crazy. I don't trust nobody's face anymore. Like I knew makeup could do shit, but like they literally just make things disappear on your face.
Oh yeah, you saw like when girls do the fucking transformations with
It's
all the
unbelievable.
contour and shit like
It's
that. Make them look like a
yeah.
completely different person.
And they just take certain like shit. Like it's so funny because there's gonna be some girls on the internet that are gonna watch us talk about makeup right now, and they're gonna be like, "We've been tricking these dumb motherfuckers this whole time." But like they'll like put like a white line in the middle. You've seen that? Yeah. So you could take somebody with like a huge fucked up nose, not referencing me at all, but like, and like you could do it just based on like shading, just make it look like a normal nose.
Yeah.
Why would anybody get a nose job?
Well,
You got to do that every day.
yeah.
But they're gonna put makeup on every day anyway.
Yeah, but this also requires skill. Akiko's a professional.
That is true.
You know? You got to like spend hours in there trying to shade it off.
That is true.
Also, I don't know if shade really affects the profile.
Damn.
Damn.
That's kind
No, I'm just saying, shade is good head on.
He's like, I see it from the side every all day.
Damn, bro, what are we talking about? I was telling Mark that like I got the fucking worst of both worlds because like I can't breathe out of my nose, so it's just like big for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you got a big gas tank, like at least you could go far.
Yeah.
You know, but like I kind of mouth breathe.
Yeah, you got like the Hummer of noses.
Son, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and my mouth will be wide open. Like my wife is kind for not just fucking pranking the shit out of me. But like I see those, you ever see those videos where the guy's like about to take the shot and then they throw a dildo in his mouth instead? That's the position I sleep in.
Every night.
Wow.
It's just vulnerable.
Every single night. Because I can't breathe out of my nose.
Your morning breath is probably the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
When
think
you're
so.
a mouth breather, it's bad.
You know, the Looks Maxi community has a lot to say about this.
I know that they say you got to mew
Yeah, you got a mew and you got a mouth tape.
mouth tape.
If you mouth tape, you might die though.
yeah, I'll suffocate. I don't know if I'd be able to breathe. Some doctor, when I broke my nose the last time on the fucking paddle racket, they're like, yeah, you have like one nostril, you have maybe like 10% air goes in. The other one, it's like 40%.
So
Like,
just go for the nose job, bro. Like you actually need it.
if I'm going to do it, I got to make it like fun.
So you in movies now.
Wait, what do you mean make it fun?
for
Like I got to make it like Cindy Woohoo or whatever. Cindy Lou Who.
Oh yeah. Go full
From The
Whoville?
Grinch. Yeah, I got to go Whoville or something
A
like
little
that.
MJ, a little MJ piece. You could go full MJ. If you came back with an MJ nose, that'd be fire.
What if I did like Adrian Brody? Like I just fucking hooked it to the side, like fucking Cyclops in the Odyssey. What if you can go something different and it works?
Yeah. I just think airflow should be your priority.
Live show update. I'm coming to 8 clubs this fall to get the new hour ready, okay? Here they are. If there are tickets still available, you get them right now. Stress Factory, September 11th and 12th. That's in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Houston Improv, September 18th and 19th. Levity Live in West Nyack, New York, September 25th, 26th. Helium Comedy Club in Indianapolis, Indiana, October 23rd, 24th. Stardome Comedy Club in Birmingham, Alabama, November 6th and 7th. Hilarities in Cleveland, November 14th and 15th. Good Nights Comedy Club, December 4th and 5th in Raleigh, North Carolina. The Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio, December 11th and 12th. That's what we're doing. That's what we're building this hour to. I cannot wait to see you guys there. Grab the tickets if they're available, and we'll see you very soon.
I will also be on the road at the end of the year. October, I'll be in Plano, Texas, Chandler, Arizona. November, I'll be in Pasadena, California, San Diego. And in December, I will be in Detroit. And January, I'll be in Salt Lake City. Get tickets now, Mark Gagnon Live. Alex?
And guys, this Saturday is my last tennis clinic. TheAllLoveClub.com. We have about 15 tickets left. The last 2 sold out. So I'll see you guys there. Peace. Yeah.
Would you guys ever do any surgery?
Any surgery? I mean,
Would you lift your eyebrows up?
wait, what? Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Wait, why would I need to do that?
I don't know.
Wait, is hair transplant?
What does that mean?
This is how these plastic surgeons
Wait,
get
what do
these
you mean,
bitches, bro. They come in there asking for titties. They're like, well, are you going to do anything about your lip? And they're like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
And then they walk out of there $200,000 in debt. Yeah, are you going to move your eyebrows up to like a normal, like...
I would bring my hairline down. I think if I bring my hairline down, then it'll cut it in half.
Or why don't you just do the bone breaking shit? Just try to remold it a little bit. It's like just so it don't protrude as much.
Yeah.
Just break it a little bit.
No, but if you just pull your eyebrows up, because
Do I
right
look
now
better?
your eyebrows sit underneath your your forehead.
Yeah.
Like the ridge. They sit underneath the ridge.
Under the ridge.
What if you made them at like, you know, where they're supposed to be or whatever?
Do I look better here? Do I look better?
Like, you should draw it in.
All right, what'd you do anyhow?
I would do turkey once my shit starts to really go.
Can we see where it's at now?
Hell no. I don't have a fresh cut and it's
He's got long dreads. He looks like a Cambridge professor. Doesn't he? He does.
why you do me like that?
R.I.P.
bro? Hey, come on.
I'm saying
Have
you
some
look like
respect,
a
bro.
We got
What?
some RIPs.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
you can look like someone. It doesn't have to be sad.
Son.
Okay.
Fuck, I wish I knew a name right now. But you look like
Hayden Panettiere. Yeah, both of you guys.
Yeah.
R.I.P. both of you guys. It's horrible. We're laughing at this thing.
yeah, it's
bad,
but
guys.
Al, can you just show us your forehead so we can get back on track? You won't even show your forehead?
No, it's like when I get a cut, then it's like they do something where it's like it looks nice. But when I don't have a cut, the hairlines is receding a little bit.
Can I just see it?
No. This is a no.
Wait, so when you get a cut, your
Put the
hairline
camera
is
angle
lower?
on me. Put the camera angle on me.
No, it's not happening. nah, it's not.
Is it that? Is it that like severe?
It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it.
And what is it? Is
Because
it?
it's like you have dreads and then it keeps pulling on your edges.
Oh, so you feel since you've had dreads, your hairline's gotten worse.
Yeah.
Called traction propecia.
It's called what?
Traction propecia.
You see Puerto Rican girls with this.
Yo, you be hanging out with niggas, yo.
Damn. Damn.
Propecia. I'm fucking
Damn.
up the word. What's it where you lose your hair?
Alopecia?
Yeah,
Alopecia.
traction alopecia. My mom's a hairdresser.
Oh, okay.
So
you
the
just
Puerto
get
Rican girls when we were younger had one hairstyle. Mm-hmm. Al?
the slick back.
The tight bun, like you never
Tight slick
imagined.
back.
It was
And
like
then-
a swimmer bun.
The Hollands.
Holland,
Yeah.
but it was so yanked, and you would literally see from like freshman to senior,
You see it progress
their
again.
fucking hairline was like back here.
So then they would have to do the baby curls.
The baby hair, you lay 'em.
Yeah, you lay them down for the little gel with the toothbrush and shit like that.
Or the bangs.
Yeah, and I think that was cute. I like that look.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that.
Fuck you.
What I'm saying, lay your baby hairs down.
Fuck you. I got nails already. I can't do it. Like, come on.
Yo.
Then I'm gonna really look like that Cambridge professor.
Nails and baby hairs is
Yeah,
fire.
like come on, son.
That'd be awesome.
Even though this set is fire.
Yeah.
What do you got
This
right
is
there?
like, yeah, it's like all different stuff, but this is like probably my most fire set.
Yeah.
Are you going to get the Infinity Stones for when Avengers Doomsday comes out?
Probably. like probably. I be doing some theme shit sometimes.
Yeah, that's a good
dude.
idea.
I like it, man. It's just my shit.
Okay.
No, I actually
Would
let,
you-
let me
yeah.
take you back actually because I
Yeah, take me back.
I would let me take you back. I would consider Invisalign. Does that count as a cosmetic procedure?
I don't think you should be allowed to get it
Why?
because you had braces already.
Yeah, I know, but I lost my retainer.
Yeah.
And then I didn't. This is how dumb I am. I didn't know that I could go to any orthodontist to get another retainer.
Son, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I thought it was only one guy that had my file, and
And
I had to
nobody
go.
else would
I had to
have
go
it.
back to Florida.
No.
and
Wait,
tap
you
in.
don't have to go back to the same person?
No, it's in the ether. All dentists know each other.
Bro, my girl got Invisalign in Barcelona,
Mm-hmm.
and then like something happened where they had to re-scan it or whatever so she can get
Yeah.
her next set.
Yeah.
And she's like, I gotta go back to Barcelona. And I thought that's a real thing. I thought you had to go back to.
I thought so
No.
too. I had Invisalign
got
for that
a
same thing.
free
And I kept
motherfucking
calling
strip.
my dentist, Dr. Moskowitz, or I think it's Moskowitz or something
Sure.
like that.
Sounds right.
Sounds right, right? Have you ever met, what's your dentist?
I don't know the names.
You think that's what I'm asking? No, I'm being dead serious. I was joking around with Mark about this, but like, what do the people that hate Israel do when they got to get their teeth fixed?
Yeah.
Because I've never seen a dentist that's not Jewish.
Yeah.
I've never seen a
I don't even know
single
what my
one.
dentist looks like.
Yeah.
Because I go to a place in Astoria and all the dental assistants are.
Oh, you got a fine ass Puerto Rican with her head back. She looks like RoboCop, right? Because she's 28 and that she's been slicked back since she's 12 years old.
Pretty sure they all work at the block up the block at the strip club that we
Yeah,
went to.
so
in Astoria.
BOFA.
Yeah. So it's like
that's how you
daytime,
graduate.
nighttime. Yeah.
They're paying for dental assistant school at the strip club, and then they become a dental assistant.
Yes.
And did you know the hustle with that?
No.
My boy told me this. He was like, the dentist never tells you the price.
Oh, they upsold me so many times.
So it's
got
like
the whitening 3 times.
it's beneath the dentist because they're like they're a doctor.
Yeah, they're doctors.
They're a medical professional.
Money is for hygienists.
Exactly. When you're at the hospital, the doctor doesn't give you the bill for like your ACL replacement. Like, so what they do is they get the fine ass girl to show you how much it's going to cost, and then you don't think you can negotiate with attractive people. You know how like when you talk,
You can negotiate?
why not?
The fuck?
Who says it's
Yeah.
son?
That's a good point.
I had to
That's
get
a
an
good point.
MRI, son. I did not know this. I did not know. This is how like we're so fucking
Nah,
dumb.
this is real. All medical procedures, you can just be like,
Wait. Can I just tell
I
you why?
swear to God, this ain't fair.
Let me tell you, it's not fair because we are so, I don't know what it is about us. I don't know if it's like a cultural attribute or whatever, but there's certain things we just think you can't negotiate. Right? And I don't know where this comes from exactly, but like, so I had to get an MRI for my fucking Achilles or whatever. And they were like, oh, it's going to be fucking $6,000. And then like my friend's buddy, Jason's buddy was a doctor. And I was like, is this right? And he's like, no, just offer him like 600. I said, sorry? I said, what? What do you mean offer him? They're like, yeah. I mean, just, say what you feel comfortable. I go, what do you mean? And he goes, yeah, I mean, if they're not busy, why wouldn't they just take that? And I'm like, is this a real thing that you can do? I had no fucking clue that this was this frivolous, the system.
Oh, we are fucking it up for a lot. The
Son,
medical field right now.
People think you can't negotiate about cars.
No, cars.
But
you
that one is
I didn't even know that.
Well, you're a dummy for
Well,
that
it depends.
one.
If it's a dealer, then you feel like, this is just the price. You know what I mean? MSRP.
If it's a used car, it's different. But if it's a dealer, I was in there with my wife, and my wife is, again, maybe it's this like Christian thing where it's just like, I assume you're telling me the fair price, and I'm going to pay that fair price. Because why would you lie to me?
And the rules are the rules.
The rules are the rules. We're following the rules.
You go to a grocery store, I'm not going to haggle.
I'm not going to haggle on a banana. That's
Yeah.
the cost of the banana. But anyway, so we go in, and I had to have a talk with my wife prior, which is like, hey, I'm going to do the thing where we get it down. Don't fucking be on their side.
You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them that. You do.
I'm kicking her under the table because she's going, oh yeah, I feel like that's fair. What is fair? What does fair mean? The guy's pretending to talk to his boss. He's going in, let me just talk to my guy. He walks in a room, talks to an Indian guy about who's winning a fucking baseball game, comes back in, I think we can do something. And I'm like trying to hammer this guy. I'm hammering off of like $50 a month. Like, I'm like, what? At some point in time, it's not worth the hour that we're in there.
Yeah.
But why is it? Why do we have that kind of like guilt about negotiation of price?
Why didn't you take Dove?
Yeah.
Like that? Come on.
I should have.
Could have got you that coffee free.
Yeah. They would have paid you.
That great Patrice joke about the phone,
No, I don't know it.
where he goes, listen, my phone doesn't work. I just want to get a new phone, right? And he's like, oh, sorry, we can't do that. And he's like, he's holding his wife back. She's like a pit bull. She's like barking. He's like, listen, I don't want to do this. But like, he's like, this is why you need black women. He goes, I don't want to just give me a new phone. I'll take a refurbished. That's fine. That's all I need is a refurbish, everything. And then he's like, no, we can't do it. He goes, all right. I walked out and they gave me a foot, like whatever.
Yeah.
It's a fucking brilliant joke.
But you can do this with medical procedures? I did not know those
This
things.
is nuts.
Not only can you do it with medical procedures, this is crazy. If you don't pay your medical bills, some company will buy your medical debt at a fraction of the price. Like, I didn't pay my medical bills when I was in fucking Bermuda once. And they would call me nonstop from Bermuda. And I was like, I ain't coming back to Bermuda. Like, I'm good on that one. And then eventually they called me and they were like, hey, your bill is, you owe $5,000, something like that, but like, we're willing to settle for $1,000. And I said on the phone, just randomly, I was like, man, I'll give you $500. Just joking. And they were like, all right, we'll do it. And then I paid it. And then I was like, yo, I got these motherfuckers, dumbass island motherfuckers. Let me sell for $500. No.
They bought your debt for like
Somebody bought the debt for a penny on the fucking dollar because they know no one's ever going to pay it. And they got me for $490.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That is fast.
This whole shit is negotiable, and we're just walking through life trusting everybody to be honest.
Wow. So I got to do that.
That was one thing I knew. I knew hospitals, they write off so much of the shit. Because like some people they understand they're not going to pay. And you have to pay so many people to keep hassling.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So it's like hospital bills, that's one thing I know you didn't have to pay. I know you can haggle. like the price of some shit.
Well, you
I'm
can
like,
haggle with the person who buys the debt. I don't know if you could haggle directly, but if you're going private, if you're not going through your insurer,
if you're going, okay,
and you're just
that makes
getting an
sense,
MRI or just getting your knee done, or getting a fucking nose, whatever it is, you can just say, "Hey, I'll do it for this amount," and the doctor owns the practice, so they can just go, "Okay, I'll do it for that."
And that's why they send the hot women in, because you don't want to look broke in front of a beautiful Dominican.
It's impossible to negotiate price in front of an attractive woman if you're not married. Once you're married, it's fun. It's great to look broke in front of a hot girl you're never going to sleep with anyway. But why is that?
Yeah.
In front of a dude, you could do it because you got to empathize with them.
I think it's like the halo effect. Like I feel bad putting them in a position where I think they're uncomfortable. Like if an attractive woman is like, hey, it's this much. I don't want to be like, I can only do this much. And then she has to be like, okay, well, let me go ask. Then I feel bad. I'm like, I'm putting her in a spot where she's got to like tell them and she feels uncomfortable. So then I'm just like,
bless your heart, Mark. That's the reason why they do it. No, all guys feel like, if we don't say the wrong thing, we might have a chance with no matter how hot the girl is.
You trying to fuck hot girls still?
No, I'm saying
you trying to fuck hot girls?
You just said non-married,
that's crazy,
non-married guy.
You're not married.
What? Yes.
What?
What's the thing I am?
Engaged in fake.
I'm so single. You don't even know the fake marriage shit he is.
Miles, insert that thing. But
what is he? Domestic partnership?
Civil union.
So we're married.
Do you refer to her as your partner? Gay ass?
No, I call her my wife already.
Thank goodness. I hate partner.
Yeah, when Europeans do that shit, shut up.
Yeah.
My partner.
Yeah.
What is that?
And that's gay.
You're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how gays used to be. Because they weren't allowed to be out.
Yeah.
Like,
And also, bride and groom and like wife and husband are biblical terms.
Fire.
I know that.
Wait, what?
Isn't that all biblical? Isn't a marriage basically through the eyes of God, and a civil union and a partnership is through the state?
So are you trying to say that gays shouldn't be able to get married because of that?
No.
Is that the position you're taking right now? Is because marriage is a biblical idea and concept that they would be infringing on the godly rights?
No.
And that covenant that we have with God if
Would
they do
never
it?
say that.
Yeah, Miles, I can't believe you say that.
Yeah, that is wild.
No.
Are they what's it called in straight culture?
What?
Appropriate?
Are they appropriating straight culture? When gays get married, are they appropriating straight culture?
Damn. That's a good way to look at it. They're trying to bite our shit.
You kind of
Yo,
I was letting Mark take it over.
are you
That's
trying to
our
say
shit.
gays are appropriating straight culture by getting married?
I'm not religious, so I don't know if it's straight culture.
But are we appropriating gay culture when we bang them to not get them pregnant?
Also, yes.
Yeah, also.
And when we call them our
Also-
partner,
And when we call them our
you're
partner,
having
we're
sex with no kid and calling him your partner?
You are super gay.
Yeah, it is.
That's the gayest shit ever. Might as well
with
do
a
a
woman is
corkscrew into a
appropriating.
pool with your fucking Timberlands on, dude.
Yo,
That was a gay party in Memphis, obviously.
no.
Right? With all due respect.
Nah, that was fly. That was fly. That was fly.
Just
Cool
impressing dudes
Yeah.
with their backflips.
Yeah.
shit. It's boys being boys, man. You
Yeah,
know.
there's nothing wrong with that. But I am going to haggle. I'm going to go in for Invisalign, and I'm going to haggle.
So you want Invisalign?
I think so. My teeth are all shifting and
Let me
shit.
see.
No, but that's what's
Not
cool
bad.
now. Now that everybody has the fake teeth.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen people online going like, oh, Zendaya's smile is so beautiful because it's not perfect.
No, I haven't seen that. But I need that, though. That would gas me up. Or I just go full, like, British guy in Ibiza veneers.
Ibiza.
Yeah, if I just go full of Ibiza veneers.
I'll be honest, it's not worth. If you're gonna go through the pain, I have rubber bands in my mouth.
Wait, did you have braces?
No, I had Invisalign with the rubber bands.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you still wear your retainer?
Every once in a while, when I feel like my teeth are getting a little fucked up, I throw it in for like 2 days and it's painful. I wake up at like 2 a.m. with a huge headache.
Mouth open.
Oh my God, destroyed.
Retainer.
I didn't know it like goes back to the
Yeah.
original position. I thought
Yeah.
once you get braces or whatever the fuck, it's just like is
Son,
what
I
it is.
asked my fucking dentist once. I was like, "Yo, put that bar behind my teeth so they don't move back." And this motherfucker acted like he didn't know what I was talking about
Oh, because he wants you to come.
because he knows I'm gonna lose that retainer and he knows he's gonna have to print another one.
Yeah.
But I was
yeah.
like, you know the bar that goes behind your teeth so they stay in that position like a permanent retainer. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I swear to God, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's hilarious.
Crazy, right?
But then you got to floss with that, and you're never going to floss. If you got the bar, you can't floss.
I don't floss.
You have the bar?
No, I just don't floss.
Okay. Well,
I don't floss until enough builds up in the gaps in my teeth where there's no more gaps. And then I go, man, I gotta start flossing because my teeth look too good.
Oh, that's great.
Like I have a gap down here that's pretty significant. And but once I can't see it, I'm like, I gotta get in there with some twine, bro.
Good.
Because I just got food buildup.
I only floss if there's food in between. I don't like flossing.
You definitely got to floss because you got some fucking shark shit going on one side of your teeth.
Yeah.
So when food gets stuck in there, that's the only time. But I don't like flossing.
Dude, I think I got caught.
I've never had a cavity. I've never had any work done, no nothing.
Really?
And I think part of it is because I don't floss.
Okay, there's no way that's true.
Every time Al eats ever, he goes,
Yeah.
for about an hour.
My teeth are so good, one of my baby teeth doesn't want to drop. It's like, yo, I'm good in here. So I got a full set plus a baby tooth.
It's the only baby Al hasn't gotten rid of.
Didn't you once say it keeps you youthful? You were like, why didn't we get rid of it? And you're like, it keeps me young.
It keeps my childhood innocence.
You didn't want to just go 4 for 4?
Yeah.
Why don't you just yank that thing out of
then
there?
if that drops, I think I'm gonna be a savage after that.
In what way?
Right now, this keeps my childhood innocence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a bad person.
And
after
that's
this.
more expensive than the scoop.
Yeah, you're right. They got to pay for that.
Yeah, there's no one to split that one with. Yeah.
You can negotiate on those too, actually.
Really?
Yep.
No.
They got you.
I just been getting got,
They
bro.
got you.
Damn. I'm 1,500 in the hole right now.
All right, so you want Invisalign. You would do Invisalign, but no
Yeah.
plastic surgery.
No. And dude, the way these dentists work, they kind of caught me in like a little fib, I think.
Okay.
Because I had a friend that's a dentist that was like, I'll do your Invisalign. I'll give you like a discount on it. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And so I was going to go in to see her and she was like, but you got to go to the dentist. We're like, when was the last time you went to the dentist? I was like, oh, probably like 6 months ago. It's probably been like, I thought it was really a year. Turns out it was like 2.5 years.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
God damn.
And so she was like, all right, no problem. All of a sudden I get a call from her office and they go, hey, can you connect with your dentist? We just got to check your records. And I was like, you don't need to do that. Just take my word for it.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, we just need to make sure that there's no cavities or anything. I was like, what do you really? And so then they're like, yeah, we need to do it. I call the dentist and they're talking to each other while I'm on the phone. And they're like, yeah, Mark, we have your last thing coming in like 2023.
God damn, Mark.
And I was like,
God.
no, I think I went to another spot maybe when I was somewhere else. And they were like, we don't have any records of that. If you could connect us with that dentist. And I was like, just forget it, whatever. I go in that day for an emergency cleaning just because I didn't want my friend to see my mouth. And so I went into the dentist and they cleaned it out. And then I went into the orthodontist and they were like, oh, when was the last time you were at the dentist? I was like, like I said, a couple months ago. And they were like, this is freshly cleaned today.
Gums and flame.
Fluoride in your teeth everywhere.
And I was like, yeah, I did go today. And they're like, oh, really? I thought you went recently. I was like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Just fucking give me the thing.
Oh, you got so much shame, man.
I know, I truly do. I have shame about in my own mouth. I didn't want people to see my darkness.
Nah. How often you go to the dentist? I stick to the every 6 month situation.
When my wife fucking forces me because she's absolutely grossed out.
Yeah.
Well, she's staring at him all
Yeah,
night.
I know.
All day, wide open. It's bad. But yeah, she just schedules something and then I go.
And they kind of upcharge you on the cavities. Have you heard this before?
Oh, I never had a cavity. And I still got all my wisdom teeth.
Nah, I don't. They're definitely.
Swear to God. Got everything. I never did anything. They always say, oh, you should pull them. You should do this. I was like, I'm good. Perfect.
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't make sense that we need to remove them.
Doesn't make any sense.
Because like, what did people do back in the day? They just were in pain forever?
I think the idea was
My
like you
shit
would
grew
lose
in.
some teeth. And then those would kind of like be like the
Oh,
off
it was
the
like a
bench.
backup.
Those were like the bullpen. You know what I mean?
So the assumption was you're already gonna have teeth fall out. So we got some extras for you that's just gonna push everything forward.
Closers. Yeah.
Closers.
The lie they told me is like, oh, these teeth, we needed it to chew up bones and shit like that. And since we don't eat the way we eat, we don't need them anymore. And most likely it's gonna grow impacted. But they just convince all y'all idiots that it's gonna grow in impacted and then boom, money.
Yo, same with tonsils.
Because my shit grew in perfect.
Remember how they were taking out everyone's tonsils?
Yeah.
Why would you take out a tonsil?
As a white person.
What is a tonsil?
I don't even know.
I thought my shits were fucked up
Why?
because they were hurting, bro.
Your tonsils?
Yeah. I had like marks on them.
In your throat?
Yeah. You could see them inflamed in the back of your throat if you open your mouth, right?
Were you hanging out with Evan's roommate? How the fuck you getting shit in your
You had
tonsils,
impacted
bitch?
tonsils, bro?
Like,
How did
I
that
had
happen?
something. I had marks on them or something. I feel even uncomfortable saying it because I'm like,
yeah.
I'm
You
like,
should be.
how is this going to be taken?
Like trauma?
nah, it was like,
Monkeypox?
yeah, I think it was something. I don't know. I opened up. I was like, you don't look right back there. And then I had to get on antibiotics, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
And did they try to get him taken out?
I was like, I think there was part of me was like, well, is this going to happen again? They're like, yeah. And they're like, should we just get him out of here? And then I just never went. But most of my medical procedures are just from laziness or lack thereof or from laziness. Just the idea of going through the fucking rigmarole of like,
Yeah, you got to sit in a cold office. You got to wait
just
for someone.
schedule it. It's the whole fucking day and then recovery. It's like,
Yeah.
there's got to be a better way.
Yeah. But then you don't want to have like an at-home dentist. I don't trust that.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like you need your tools in the sink and the whole thing. Like if someone was like, oh yeah, I'll do an at-home visit, I'd be like, I don't trust this.
Yeah, I
A
agree.
traveling dentist?
Yeah, with a little like,
Like
leather
the 1800s?
bag.
Yeah, you can't trust
All they
that.
do is just brush it and just look in the mirror and pick around a little bit. They ain't really doing much.
Right?
It's just the fucking 3D scan that tells them, oh, you actually have something, and then go to the more important orthodontist to get it taken care of.
Yeah.
Like, dentists don't really do shit.
Yo, but do orthodontists do shit anymore now that you could just get Invisalign? Like you don't even need to
Nah,
go.
but like cavities and like all that type of shit.
Orthodontists don't do
Orthodontists
cavities.
don't do
They just
cavities.
do.
Oh, they don't.
They just do braces.
Dental surgeons.
Oh, whatever, you know
that kind of
fuck I
stuff.
mean. But an actual dentist, they don't do shit. They just clean.
No, dentists do.
They do the
cavities.
cavities.
Yeah.
They do the root canal.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
know. I
root
never
canal
had it.
cavity.
But even that, they
I
upcharge you.
don't
I
know.
went in, they were like, hey, there's like 4 teeth we might need to look at. And then I went and talked to my orthodontist friend, and they were like, nah, this is
you're good.
They were like, go to this other person.
Yeah,
Because they were like, they're upcharging you.
it's
This
like a
is not real.
mechanic.
Yeah.
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 But that's crazy. They can just upcharge you on cavities.
Listen, you sound real lived out right now.
Yeah, you are sounding a little
Kinda
bit down.
sound
just
real
saying,
lived
they're
out
pissing
right
me
now.
off.
Sound real DSA, dude.
They're pissing me off.
sound real
These
DSA.
medical professionals that are denying me coverage, and I'm going to do
Defund
something about
The
it.
dentist.
Yeah, exactly. Free Luigi, bro.
Yo, Mark texted the group. He was like, I think it was you.
Wait, what?
Mark goes like, yo, it turns out Luigi said he did it.
Yeah.
Isn't there a video of him doing it? Like there was
him.
never any question. You're on some like Tyler Robinson shit.
Yeah, you never know. It's a little blurry. It's a little blurry.
Got
It's a
it.
little
Got
blurry.
it. Got it.
Come on, who goes and sits at a McDonald's after you just killed the person? Come on.
Also, who gets picked up
Last meal.
by the person at McDonald's?
Yeah, well,
That's what we need to check.
That whole
Yeah.
thing, there's no way.
Wait,
No way.
are there like deniers of Luigi actually doing it?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son,
There's a whole documentary following the women that are in love with him that are full-on truthers that are like, he's being framed.
Mangianistas.
Nah, it's not just women.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think from the
shows?
video, from the video, it's not clear exactly that it's him.
Yeah.
So there's some deniability.
This guy just eats up everything, man.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
tell him whatever.
I stopped eating. I stopped eating it all. Like I tried to watch even a little. All right, but go on about it.
So like, there's deniability when you see the video and you're like, okay, well, it's a guy in a mask. Like, is it actually him?
Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
and then they pick him up at a McDonald's and they're like, well, the eyebrows don't really match. So there was some deniability.
Got it.
But at least in my opinion, I was like, well, he probably did it.
Yeah.
But I assumed that they did some super illegal shit to try to find him in the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, you think they flocked him?
Somehow.
They got those flock cameras.
They hit
on
him with a little flocka. And then they found him in the McDonald's. They were like, oh yeah, the drive-through lady discovered that it was actually this guy. I was like, there's no way.
When are they gonna use flock for like good shit?
Well, I guess it depends on what side of this you're on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, but you know, like I'm just saying, like it seems like we could use flock to find some things that like would make people feel good about it.
Yeah. There's like child predators out here. And I don't know if we're flocking them.
Yeah, Gideon is flocking them. Why do we got Gideon flocking them? Why don't we just flock the child predators?
Yeah.
If the flock cameras are everywhere, or child support, where's your baby daddy? Right? He's buying crypto. Why don't you flock him?
Exactly.
Like there are ways that you could get in the good graces of people who hate flock.
Yeah.
You just use it for people that are really bad that are going around. If you got all the pedophiles and locked all of them where they are based on the flock cameras, it would probably buy you a week or two of flock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
People would be like, this ain't that bad.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like AI. Like everybody hates AI until you could put your fucking medical bills in that shit and then find a way where you don't have to pay anything. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden people start going, all right, man,
Yeah,
Claude
this is
ain't
good
that
part.
bad.
These
Like,
data centers are somewhat helpful.
Yeah.
you know, or like instead, like forgetting like loans for college or something like that. You put it all through Claude, and then you find a way to get college almost free because there's government loans that just exist and you didn't want to do all the paperwork for it.
Yeah. And I love it. It's mainly the younger generation that's like so anti-AI right now.
Yeah.
Wait until they get into the real workforce.
And then they're going to see.
Yeah, they're going to see how helpful it is.
The funny thing I always thought about the AI shit was like for fucking decades, technological advancements just hollowed out parts of the country, right? Like if you were making cars in Detroit, they outsourced your shit. Or, factories got better and they completely outsourced. Like your jobs are fucking done. They told the coal miners learn to code or whatever it is. And then the second like AI starts replacing white collar jobs and like graphic designers, all these kids are like, we got to stop AI. Like plumbers are going to be millionaires. We got to fucking stop AI. Like the second it hits home, all of a sudden there's an online movement to completely shut down every fucking data center.
Yeah, they're telling coders like, yo, learn to weld.
You just learn to weld, dude. Just learn to weld. But it is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like nobody gave a flying fuck when working class people were losing their job due to technological advancements for the last fucking 2,000 years.
Yeah.
A new piece of technology comes out. When the fucking typewriter came out, people were telling scribes, hey, learn to fucking buy a typewriter. Or whatever. The second it affects you.
Yeah.
Guys, we got to shut it down.
Yeah.
Gotta shut it down. I hope every plumber is a fucking trillionaire. I hope every plumber is a fucking trillionaire.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. Look, sometimes you want to take the edge off after a long day without drinking and waking up the next morning feeling like absolute garbage, and that's where Willie's comes in. This is Willie Nelson's own THC-infused social tonic. Willie's gives you this relaxing, uplifting, euphoric buzz that starts kicking in about 15 minutes later. So whether you're chilling after work, hanging with your friends, or just looking for something to replace that weekday drink, this is an easy alternative. And we're not talking about that edible that you ate in college where 2 hours later you're questioning every decision you ever made. Every bottle is third-party lab tested for accurate dosage. Okay, so they have 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams. So you know exactly what you're getting. It's only 15 calories and 3 grams of sugar with passion fruit, lemon, lime. You can take it as a shot, pour it over ice, throw it into a mocktail. They also use a blend of THC, CBD, CBG, and L-theanine designed to give you that combination of calm, clarity, euphoria, and relaxation. One shot, take the edge off, enjoy yourself, and most importantly, no hangover the next morning. Willie's is the #1 THC-infused beverage in the U.S. with over 350,000 happy customers and 1 million plus bottles sold. So order now at drinkwillies.com and use the code FLAGRANT for 20% off your first order plus free shipping on orders over $95, or use the store locator to find Willie's on shelves near you, like your local Total Wine, Specs, ABC, or local liquor store. Also, you know those pieces in your closet that you find yourself wearing on repeat, the sweater that goes with everything, the perfect pair of pants, or the tee you somehow always reach for first. Those are the pieces that make getting dressed easy, and that's what Quince does best, okay? Quince focuses on high-quality wardrobe staples made with premium materials like 100% Mongolian cashmere, organic cotton, and merino wool. The styles are timeless, versatile, and designed to become the dependable pieces that you reach for every single day. Their 100% Mongolian cashmere sweaters start at just $60. You're not going to find that anywhere else. Giving you the softness, the quality that you'd expect from a luxury brand without the luxury price tag. Quince also makes premium pants, fitted tees, and polos, and breathable activewear, quality basics designed to work across your wardrobe and hold up to everyday wear. Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar products. They work directly with ethical factories and cut out the middlemen, so you're paying for high quality, not brand markup.
Funny enough, I'm wearing Quince underwear right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
How are they?
They're great. I took your advice. I went and got the underwear and the socks and then a bunch of sweatpants, and I've been wearing them nonstop.
Use it for your essentials. Use it for those pieces that you want to build an outfit around. This is a no-brainer. You're getting an absolutely amazing discount for incredibly high-quality stuff. Simple as that. You have these for these essentials, then you build that outfit around it, or you make your socks, your underwear, the easy things you don't want to think about that are going to be high quality and comfortable and you're going to wear every single day. It's not just clothing, by the way. Quince brings you that same approach to everything that they make, from high-quality bedding and bath to kitchen essentials, thoughtfully designed furniture. They make well-designed pieces for everyday living. So find your next fall favorites at Quince. Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/flagrant. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada and the UK as well. That is QUINCE.com/flagrant. Now let's get back to the show.
It is crazy that Luigi was just like, yo, I did it. And he's trying to do it to get out of the state charge. Did you hear this?
No, why is that?
Like, I don't know all the technical details, but basically he's dealing with the federal charge and the state charge.
Yeah.
He's dealing with the federal charge right now. The state charge comes in like 2 weeks. The federal charge is just for stalking across state lines.
Okay.
So if he pleads guilty to, hey, I shot this guy, and they laid it out all inside his his confession, like all the details. Like, I printed the gun with 3D printer. I did this. The way that I found the investor meeting, all that shit. And then if he's able to confess to this, he just deals with the federal charge, and then he can't be tried for the murder charge in the state because there's double jeopardy.
Why
So-
is the federal murder charge less years?
Well, there's no federal
federal
murder
murder.
charge. The federal charge is just the stalking. So he's like trying to bring in this confession into the federal case to then get out of the state case.
Why does he get like immunity if he confesses within the?
You can't try him again for the same case, basically.
But you're saying it's two different things, so it wouldn't be double jeopardy.
I don't know how it works, but this is what his legal team has basically calculated, that they're going to try to appeal for, hey, double jeopardy. He's already confessed this in this federal case. This is already being dealt with at a federal level. You can't try him at a state level.
No, he needs to be in jail forever.
Well, the federal case could carry a long sentence.
He needs to be. Look.
Forever.
Forever. No, I do. I think.
Like 15.
I think that we need to
Like
put.
15.
I think we need to put more people in jail forever. I don't even think it's just like if you've been gambling and doing parlays and haven't won one in like a 5-year span. I think that's life. I don't think we can trust you to just exist. I don't think we can trust you to exist as a normal person in society.
You got bad instincts.
Something's off in you.
Yeah, but if it's your money, if you're not stealing from nobody, then
Jail.
that's fine.
It
Jail.
was his gun. It was his gun. It was his gun, bro. It was his gun, you know? Because, these are problems. We got real problems.
Yeah, but Luigi had like back pain and shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying,
you know
bro.
how if you threw out your back, you want to shoot somebody that day.
No, I know. I've been having back issues since I was 20 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there's
You gotta
never a
lock him
day.
Listen, his anger towards that person, the emotion of anger is accurate. The action, we got to put you away. Because he's going to get angry at someone else. It's not like that's the last time he's going to be angry.
Yeah.
It's more how you deal with the anger.
15. Just give him a light 15. 15.
What is he going to learn in 15?
Oh, he's going to get fucked. He's a cutie.
Yeah, but
So
that's
you
gonna,
wanna
They going
reward
to
it.
tear his ass up.
but that's gonna make the back pain worse.
Sure. Or
That's
fix it.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it took.
Good point.
You never know.
Our medical system is broken.
Yeah. The way he got in is he was emailing them trying to get like his medical thing covered. They wouldn't email him back. He was giving the runaround. And then he emails the investors and goes, hey, I have $50 billion. I want to invest. Can I pull up to the investor meeting? And they were like, yeah, it's at this place at this time.
Wow.
And that's how he found out about it. They responded to him in like an hour. And I think that also fueled his anger, where he's like, you wouldn't talk to me about my medical issue, but as soon as I want to give you money, now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then that's how he pulled up. And he 3D printed the gun. That's the craziest part. That you could just 3D print a weapon. Right?
Scary shit.
I don't even know if I believe that.
That's what his confession
Don't you
was.
believe? They've been 3D printing guns forever now.
Where do you even do that?
Well, we can't say it here on this podcast. I think we'd get in
But
trouble.
like I could buy a 3D printer and then I could just print a gun at my house?
Yes.
Man, there ain't no
Yes,
way.
you can. Yes, you can.
I can't I gotta buy a whole new remote for my fucking TV because I lost my Samsung shit and I can print a gun. I have to buy a whole new
Damn,
remote
that's a
from
good point.
Samsung, but I can 3D print a gun.
You
is
might
what
be able
you're
to
telling
3D
me?
print your remote.
Yeah.
You might not be
And
far
I'm pretty
off.
sure you can download the Samsung app and just use your phone as a remote.
Then I gotta do that. I'm trying to be off my phone while I'm watching TV. It's the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Now, do you really truly believe you can 3D print a gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
probably.
can I 3D print a bazooka?
Probably.
Can I 3D print
You ever had
a nuclear weapon?
Maybe.
So what the fuck is Iran waiting for? What's up with all this dust? Just 3D prints a nuclear weapon?
That's why we had to go in there, bro. They had plastic
the 3D
deposits. They had the plastic deposits that we had to go get.
They need to be commended for maintaining their sense of humor throughout this, man. That is like, is that not like a little bit impressive?
What, just that they're tweeting, just having a good time?
It's like, think about it. Everybody that you know, like in your crew, all your cronies get fucking wiped out. And then the next day, there's somebody on the team that's like, all right, I'll take care of the memes. And then you're like, what if we do something with Legos? Like, you guys cool with that? Like, they're pitching shit. How are you maintaining, like, we're gonna win through fun after everybody you know gets killed?
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. They had to have like a creative writers meeting.
Yeah.
They're like, look, yesterday, not a good day.
Yeah.
We lost 10 of our top guys.
Yeah.
Anyone have any takes? And then just go for like angles.
This is gonna sound wild. Lego? Like that happens. That's a real meeting in Iran where that happens.
And they got to show it and be like, no, it actually does look like him. RIP. But it does.
Any
the
notes?
hair is the same.
Any notes? Can you get Epstein in there? Get Epstein in there. See if that'll work.
Good. That's good. Yeah,
I think they're just still on a high because they thought they were gonna. I think they thought they were gonna get like fucking obliterated.
Oh, so it's like skydiving.
Yeah, it's like Argentina versus Cape Verde or whatever. It's like even if they lose it, it's like yo, we good.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
hype right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. True. I guess, like kind of the essence of comedy.
Which is what?
Just these guys, just in the face of adversity, being like, yo, we're still going to have jokes. Like, we need to get them.
That was the gayest shit you ever said.
We need to get them on the pod. Bring them on the pod.
We need to interview them on the pod.
Bring them on the pod. Be like, yo, where do you find your creative spark?
Aragachi? We're going to be like, Aragachi? Like, what's
Exactly.
next? What's next on the meme?
Yeah,
pipeline?
exactly. Exactly. We need to do Inside the Actor Studio. Like, where do you get your creative inspiration? I think we bring them in.
What's the update on that? What are we doing over there?
Well, I think we just declared that we own it. Trump came out with a map and he was like, it's ours.
Oh yeah, the straight is ours now.
Yeah. According to Trump's tweet. So we got
So it's ours?
Yeah, so it's ours.
All right.
For now.
That seems good.
Yeah, it's good.
Now, even though it's ours, are they still blowing shit up on it?
Maybe. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, shit is still not really passing through.
Yeah.
But it's ours though.
But it's ours.
It's ours, though.
It's ours.
ours.
That's
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah.
It's your little Lego. You thought your shit was yours. It's ours now.
Yeah.
That's how you
I know.
dominate.
We leaving our guys stranded out there in this fucking boat with no supplies,
that is
broken
crazy.
bathroom.
Can you talk about knowing someone that's out there?
Vaguely, yeah.
You can vaguely talk about
Yeah.
because you
Oh,
know
you know
someone that
somebody
might be
on
out
the
there.
boat?
I know a guy on a boat.
Oof.
Not this boat, but on a boat.
Okay.
And what is the sentiment? Would you say it matches what the has been written on that boat?
I think similar, maybe not to the same degree as the USS Lincoln, but similar vibes where it's like, all right, time to go home. This is a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of like just kind of waiting. Like at first it was like real intense where it was like, oh shit, everything's cracking off. This is
doing it.
life or death, which is partially good because then like you're busy and you're doing stuff all day.
Yeah.
But then partially scary because you're like, yo, are we about to get fucking bombed?
Yeah.
But now that things have kind of cooled down, it's sort of like in a stalemate. It's like, all right, what are we doing? Like, can we go to port? Can we dock somewhere? What's
They need to blow off some steam.
Yeah.
Can't they just take them somewhere else to blow off some steam?
You would think, but now they're just stuck. They're like, no, we got to be on patrol. We can't be docking in Dubai.
But can't they switch out the homies a little bit? Can't they like throw another ship there, take some guys out, put some new guys in?
You would think, but I guess they only got like 3 carriers, so we got to patrol.
They got more men than they have carriers, obviously. Can't they just reshuffle?
Yeah, then you got to go back to America, the whole thing.
Oh, no. I'm not saying the ship goes back to America. I'm saying another ship goes there with all new men, and then they trade off. So the
Good
carrier
idea.
stays there.
That's a good idea.
I can't be the only person that's thought of that. There's no
Like
way.
it seems so simple. It's like, wait, why haven't we done that?
Right?
Give them a little break.
Yeah.
And normally they do, but I think this deployment's going long. I
Yeah.
think it was supposed to be like ending in like September, October, and they pushed it back to like January.
Yeah.
So now they're just like, yeah, we'll go back in a year. So now
That
they
shit's
just
fucked up, though.
post it up.
Like, these are our boys, man. Come on.
All they want is a nuke. That's it.
Just let them have it.
It's a nuke.
It's like,
Yo,
just give everybody.
nobody uses them.
Yeah, why don't we put it on like layaway? Be like, hey, you can have a nuke. We're going to keep it here. And whenever you want it, you let us know. We'll keep it in America.
Oh, yeah.
And then whenever it's yours. It's got your name on it.
Yeah.
We'll put like some.
How about we give them one?
Okay.
if they do use it, fuck. Right? But if they don't,
or give them a nuke, fill it with soldiers.
That's okay. I was gonna say something.
Honestly, this is good.
Slide it in. Like, look, we gave you a nuke.
We got it. Gave you
hands
a nuke.
off.
That's it.
And then boom, Elliot Page pops out. 10 of them, and just starts terrorizing the nation. I'm saying there's other ways
because they're too accepting of trans over there.
What, in Iran?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Gay's illegal, so you can be trans.
Word?
Yeah.
That's kind
Are
of.
you sure about this?
Yeah, look it up.
It's a nice little loophole. Actually. Like,
It's a loophole. So you can't be gay, but if you want to be gay, you basically got to cut your dick off, which sucks even more. But if you're trans, it's like kind of ideal.
Yeah. Oh shit. All right. Wow. Why don't we just give them a bomb that don't work, but like all the bells and whistles, like it does work, like it checks out if you check it. So then it's like, you got that. And then if they try to use it, it's like,
What's worst case scenario? What's worst case scenario if they have a nuke? Because that's what they want. Yeah. What's the worst? Just give me the worst case scenario.
You mean best?
Give me the worst case scenario if they have a nuke. Give me the worst case.
Worst?
The absolute worst case
what
scenario.
if they come over here to America?
How are they going to get over here?
Fly?
We're not going to let that happen.
Yeah.
We're not going to let that happen. Let's just be honest.
Okay.
Okay, so worst case scenario, go.
I mean, they could get one of our allies with a nuke. That's not good.
Okay, so you're saying there's a job. You're saying
like UAE or Saudi.
Okay, you're saying
one
they
of
would
our
drop
other
it on
allies, which would be bad.
You're saying they would drop it on UAE or Saudi.
Yeah.
Or one of our other allies.
Or one of our other allies.
Which would be bad.
Right, like Lebanon or something like that. Or Jordan.
That would be terrible.
Got it.
Or, anyone.
Now, and then if it was another ally, don't you think that they would have good enough intelligence to know it was going to happen and probably stop that before it happens?
You would hope.
Yeah.
All right, so then that's on them.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. You're saying mutually assured.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a nuke.
And then we get that Hormuz open.
Yeah.
Because are you feeling that closed Hormuz?
Yes.
Are you feeling that economically?
Yeah, it's emotionally.
You're feeling it emotionally.
Yeah.
Because as New Yorkers, if you're not driving a lot, you're not feeling the actual direct cost of goods going up.
And I'm
you feeling cost of goods maybe at the grocery store, but there's part of me, it's like, how much is that is directly related to the Hormuz or how much is that is inflation?
Yeah.
I order out every day, so I wouldn't know.
But now you got to pay that DoorDash.
Yeah.
So the way I do things.
Yeah, tell me the way you do things.
So it's like they keep upping the fees.
Yeah.
And to me, fees is your tip. So if
Whoa!
they up the fees, I'll lower the tip. I always balance out the fees and the tip 20%.
Okay, so if the company raises it, then you say the guy that delivered it gets less.
Nah, but they're supposed to be giving him that.
Let me ask you guys a question.
They're supposed to be giving him that.
I'm glad that we're talking about this. Let me ask you a question.
God damn, Al.
Went to the bar the other day.
20% is still a lot.
At lunch, okay? Going to have some lunch, went to the bar before lunch, ordered 4 drinks, $94.
Checks
Okay.
out.
Fair. Sometimes drinks are expensive. Wine can be expensive. Okay. I'm ordering it at the bar. What are you tipping? Are you going 20% on that?
Is it a cocktail?
Does it? Sure.
I think it makes a difference.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If they're just opening a beer, it's less money.
But like, there's not for a drink, it's $1 or $2.
Nah, they don't do that anymore.
It's 20%.
Maybe not 20, but it's no more than $1 per drink like we used to do back in the day.
At a dive bar, if you're just getting beers, like if I bought 2 beers, I'd drop $2.
But this is the thing: a beer is $6.
Yeah.
So by dropping $2, you're over 20%.
Yeah, that's over 20%.
What I'm trying to say is the marginal difference of pouring a beer versus pouring a glass of wine. Like the work is no different. Just the price of it is different.
Yeah.
Right. So going 20%, it's the same thing. Like if you order a $10,000 bottle of wine at a restaurant, are you tipping $2,000 on that?
I think you have to.
To me, that seems there's something off there.
Yeah.
Like there's such a disproportionate price of a thing versus the act.
Yeah, I saw this circulating on Twitter a little bit. People were discussing
Tell me.
this, where they were like, okay, let's say you bring 10 plates of food and a bottle of wine throughout the entire course of a meal.
Yeah.
But if I buy the $10,000 bottle of wine and super expensive food, I'm now paying you way more money on a 20% basis, even though you're doing the same amount of plates and the same amount of wine.
Yeah.
So they're like, that's not fair. It should just be a fixed rate based off the number of tasks.
I mean, if we were doing it based off the work, it would work in that way. I accept when you go to a restaurant, you're going to have like more expensive food. Like if I always over tip at restaurants. I'm all about, I want servers to make tons of money. I used to work in fucking restaurants my whole life. I get it.
You're sounding like a cheap fuck right now.
But there's something about just going up to the bar and getting a drink. And then I never have thought 20% at the bar. The bar was just like a few bucks per drink that you're making.
I think a $5 tip on a glass of wine poured is probably reasonable at a bar.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to the bar. I think that I even do that with DoorDash.
Bro, that's more than 20%.
Nah, DoorDash, you gotta pay more money. They're out there in inclement weather.
But it depends on the weather. If it's raining or snowing, then you go up.
So you're paying based on the weather. A beautiful day, no tip?
No, a beautiful day, it's like, if it's close to me, $5.
That's less than 20%.
Yeah, but that guy's family is now praying for inclement weather so that you can feed them. That guy is hoping it's raining just so he can feed his family.
Oh, no. You're not gonna make me feel bad for my adjusting, and you only giving $5 on like probably a $80
$80 DoorDash?
You order for you and your lady. That's at least 50.
No. It's just me alone. The past 2 weeks, it's just been me alone. It's a $20 thing, $5, bang, everyone's happy.
I think you
But then if it's raining, you go $10.
Out of guilt.
Out of appreciation that you're coming in the rain. You know what I mean? You're getting soaked. You have to stand out there. You're probably doing less drives. You got to drive a little slower. But if it's nice weather, you're going zipping around super fast.
$10,000 bottle of wine, you're tipping $2,000 on it. It's the same exact move for them to uncork it with the $300 bottle.
But you rich if you're buying the 10 grand wine, so 2G tip is nothing. Yeah.
But it's still something.
No, rich people over tip.
I think a $500 tip is like awesome on a $10,000 bottle of wine.
When you go out to bottle service or whatever, right? Like these people who do bottle service.
Yeah.
The bottle service chicks are making like this retarded amount of money.
Yeah.
But we all recognize it's retarded. Like it's like some glitch in the matrix, right? Like we're like, this doesn't make any sense, but because it's in the nightclub, whatever, these are the fee, Like, and they bake it in already. They don't even let you not tip.
Yeah.
They go, this is because they know how absurd it is.
Yeah.
But those girls are also working, getting sexually harassed all fucking day. Like they're actually doing something to get that.
They bake it in and they still ask, hey, there's a line for additional tip if you want to leave.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then they do that. That's like the fucking dentist shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Son, I know.
how you gonna put zero on the additional tip line?
It's crazy.
Like,
But that
some
is
bad
like,
Latina with a fat ass.
I put an arrow on that one to where the tip already is. I can't just draw it out.
see above.
Yeah, look at this one right here is where the tip went.
Did you see the new shit? I don't know if this is fake. Probably is fake. But the Chick-fil-A thing where it's like you order at the kiosk and then if you don't tip, they change the price and make all the food more expensive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's
I
crazy.
saw it. They said it was a glitch and they patched it.
How the fuck is that a glitch?
That's what they said.
No, they patched it due to
glitch.
pushback.
Yeah.
You seen the coffee one that they figured out, right? They figured out this a couple years ago, but this was brilliant.
What?
And I actually agree with this one, but like, so back in the day, the first iteration of the iPad that just flips over, it just had 10%, 15%, 20% or whatever. And now it's 20, 25, 30, whatever it is, but it was percent basis. You order a cup of coffee is $3, $4, $5. Not if you're getting some fancy latte, just regular cup of coffee, right? 10% of $3, 30 cents. They start realizing, by doing this pay this way shit, we're making less money than we used to make in tips when people would actually pay without, because you always just throw $1 in the little cup jar or whatever it is. So now what they do is, if the order has a tip that would be less than $1, they adjust it to 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
And then if it's more than $1, it's percentage.
Yeah. That's clever.
Fucked up.
That's clever. I mean, Miles had a funny moment going to get coffee with one of our friends.
What happened?
One of our friends that might be on Hereditary Tide and might not be, went to a coffee shop that's new and very nice. And everything in it would make that friend very excited and happy. Ordered a cold brew, tipped, and then was handed a cup of ice. And then you walk over and fill up your own cold brew.
No, that's wild.
Our friend had a bit of a conniption.
Just holding a cup of ice going,
Nope.
what?
Nope.
And then I think our friend asked if they do refills. Like, I can get refills. The person goes, no. and just short-circuited that poor little brain.
So then what happened? Did he ask for his money back?
No, he just next time.
Yeah.
He's a real next time kind of guy.
Oh, so it's like,
silently.
So you got to win. Yeah. The long.
He got, but he'll never get got again ever from that place. So
Yeah. That is crazy. You fill up your own cold brew and they're gonna make you tip. That's a little. Now we're being egregious. This is like self-checkout. It's too much.
Do you guys do that self-checkout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the self-checkout.
But I don't do food shopping, so it's like CVS, like those small places.
Yeah, just get out of there.
Yeah, I got no issue with that.
Yo, I at JFK, I went to that Dunkin. You know the Dunkin at JFK where your bags are?
Mm-hmm.
They had the screens up where you put the order in. It was the same amount of motherfuckers working there.
Really?
So I'm like, let me just order through you. Like it was no different. It was, you think if it's screens, it's one person making coffee and just screens.
Yeah.
It was 3 screens. There's still someone behind the screen. Instead of saying it to the Indian woman, we're just typing it on the screen. And then she's just saying, oh, go make this coffee. Like, in no way was it more efficient.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's going on here?
I'm assuming the airport's like, you're already there.
Also, all the Dunkins are owned by an Indian family.
Yeah.
They're not going to hire less of their kids. You know what I mean? Like, how does this help anybody? Right?
Yeah.
These are like mom and pop shops.
But the
that are
corporate came
franchised.
through. They're like, hey, we're going screens. And they were like, nope, we're going my 5 kids.
Yeah, it's like my family's working here and I have to pay them no matter what. So let me just take the fucking order.
But then they're hiring their other engineer kids to make the fucking screens.
Oh,
like
that's a good point.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. So
That's
it is
smart.
full cycle.
Yeah. Damn, that's smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the worst Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know why, but everything you get there, the donuts are always stale as fuck. The coffee is fucking burnt and shit. Like
They also
it's the
show
worst
you the
one.
food too much. Like, block it out a little bit, bro. Like, you ordered a sandwich over here. When you're waiting for your coffee, you could see into the little drawers that they got the patties and the eggs in. And you're like, keep it, bro. I know what I'm ordering when I order a Dunkin', but I don't want to see it.
Yeah. It's like a butcher.
Hide it.
Yeah. Put it behind.
Yeah.
It kind of grosses you out.
At least a butcher, the animal's real. But when you see like little slides of eggs that have been just frozen and cooked somewhere
in a
else.
file cabinet.
Yeah, and then some dude with his fucking nails picking one out. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see that. I come off a red-eye flight from LA and I got to see an Indian guy grabbing a fucking handful of egg whites and throwing them on a biscuit.
Yeah, I don't feel,
Right?
I don't feel super bougie, but there's things that happen sometimes that do make me uncomfortable.
Is that bougie for me to say?
Yes, it is. You go to fucking Dunkin' Donuts. They've always served it like that for.
But you don't want to
I'm asking for this, Al. That's bougie to ask to just not see a guy's fingernails dig into my egg white?
Yes.
I'm bougie, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I changed.
No, it's not bougie.
I'd rather no protection, so then you're not seeing when they drop it on the floor, pick it back up and put it back in your shit, because you know that's going on at Dunkin' Donuts. They ain't wasting nothing there.
Oh.
You know that's happening.
Me and Miles
I'd rather
saw one.
see the shit.
Me and Miles were sitting at a bagel spot, and a guy at a restaurant down the way, he like dropped a whole like container, like a bucket of like lettuce or something, or like beans or some shit. And he's like, oh shit, I dropped it. He goes inside and we're like, oh man, poor guy, he dropped it. And then he comes back out, starts scooping it up, putting it back into the bucket.
Oh.
And you
Miles-
want to see that.
And Miles and I
You
look at each
wanna
other.
see
We're
that.
like,
Then I know not to go back to that spot.
But there's only one place for coffee in JFK.
I know.
I'm getting the coffee.
now it's possible the guy threw it away. But we were looking at each other like, you
wouldn't, right?
You don't think he's, right?
Oh, fuck.
But you never know.
Nah,
So
what place is this? I can't go back
it was
there.
on like the Upper West Side.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but he was just scooping it up. We're like, oh man, I don't know.
Fuck you doing the Upper West Side.
We did City Streets,
Summer streets.
whatever, Summer Streets.
When you okay.
What's that about?
They block off a street and cause insane traffic so that people can run and roller skate.
Fucking retarded. It's the most retarded thing.
It's so sick,
It's
and
so
they should do it more
fucking
weekends. They do it all
retarded.
over Europe. It's awesome.
They split the city in half. So if you're trying to go east to west or west to east, it's impossible.
Guys.
Just so these motherfuckers, I can walk on a street
And
today.
rollerblade.
You can do that everywhere. You got the West Side Highway. You got the fucking FDR. Like, go there.
New York, we're really trying to accommodate people who come here to enjoy their life. This is not to be enjoyed.
Yeah.
You come here for your dreams and aspirations.
And you're supposed to suffer.
And you're supposed to suffer. We live on top and next to each other. The suffering is part of the culture of the city. It's what makes us funny. It's what makes us interesting. It's what makes us have strong opinions. There's no like walk down the street And I remember they would try to do these little fucking parades or whatever where they like, it's just a bunch of empanada stands. You know, like an arepa stands or whatever like that. It ain't even authentic.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
No matter what one it is, they're like, this is the village, whatever. It's the same stand you get at the Upper East Side. So we're not even having an authentic cultural experience here.
Yeah.
Like,
They doing it for them. For these fucking transplants.
I know we're doing too much of that. Also, stop it with the potholes.
Wait. Hold up.
We need more potholes.
Nah,
we need more potholes.
I kind of like Zoran with his whole situation.
Yeah,
People will
Zoran's
post some
filling
shit
them in.
and then it's fixed the next day. That's kind of fire. It's the most low level bullshit, but it's kind of fire.
Stub your toe in a fucking pothole, bro. That's a rite of passage. It's a rite of passage to be taking your bike and fall into a pothole and have your tire bent. This is what makes New York, New York. New York's not gonna be New York. There's nothing to complain about. I also got a different opinion. If you're born and raised here, or if you move here as a child against your will, meaning your family took you here, the rent freeze can be applied to you.
I like this.
If you moved here as an adult,
I like this.
knowing New York is expensive,
I love
knowing
this.
New York rent is absolutely crazy,
Yeah.
you don't get to have a frozen rent. You chose to be here.
It should be like universities. Like if
If you move to China and go, it's too many Chinese people, do you think they give a fuck? Do you know what I mean? If you move to Japan and you're like, it's all these sushi restaurants, do they change that for you? No, but if you're a child that was moved here at 7 years old and you have to endure this price and this expensive shit because so many other people come, okay, then maybe we can work something for you.
Yeah.
But you don't get to just move here and then 1 year later go, oh, my rent's going up, and then we gotta go, oh, let's accommodate that.
Yeah.
But how do you prove it? So how do you prove that someone's been here for the right amount of time?
This is very simple. Were you here before you're 18?
But so someone's born here, they live here till they're 5, they move to Florida, they turn 20, they move back. Do they get it?
No, they should be put in jail.
Yeah. I think everybody moves here, you should get a tattoo of a number put on you.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold on.
Nah.
That sounds familiar.
No, you know what I would say? What I would say, I think there's so few people that were just like anchor babied in New York, is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's so few that they get to rock with it.
Really?
Yeah, they get fine. I'll deal with that. But if you move here, like to the city that you know is the most expensive city in the world, then you're like, oh, it's so expensive. It's like, motherfucker.
If you moved here after high school, you get no New York privileges.
No New York privileges.
No New York privileges.
Zero. This is only for the people that didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
They don't know any better. People that grew up in New York, you think they could just move to the farm? What are they gonna do there? You think New Yorkers can just go live in a suburb? They'll go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But then you have people stuck here when some of those people maybe need to leave.
Who is they?
You know, someone's born here, they're like, I don't really like it, but my rent is cheap, so I'm just gonna stick around. And then you're stopping some great creative from coming from out of town that's gonna come in and bring vitality
Nothing is
to the city.
stopping them from coming into town. Nothing is stopping them.
It's expensive.
People will come. They'll find a way.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, it looks like Brooklyn now because of that.
Yep. Y'all really ruining Brooklyn. I'm sorry. I know you guys love it.
Why is it ruining? That's the other thing. Why is it ruining?
It's just taking all the character out of it. Like, fucking Williamsburg looks like a bootleg Soho now. Like, they got high-end stores in Williamsburg.
Yeah.
And that's ruined.
Yeah, it's like
ruined.
the character's out of Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not that. Go to Manhattan for that shit.
It was warehouses before. There's no culture.
Yeah, I don't know if it's ruined.
That was culture. That was culture.
I'm not gonna lie, is greatly improved.
Yeah, I think it's fire.
It's greatly
You've
improved.
seen a picture of Williamsburg before?
Oh my God, we used to drive through it. It's greatly improved.
I don't like it.
Hey.
It's no character.
Hey. But what do you mean it's no character? It's nice. It's fun. You could live there. It's like, it works.
You got men and women with the same length hair. Like, it's not supposed to be like that, bro.
Williamsburg is so much better. As a matter of fact, most parts of Brooklyn are so much better. Did you see that little block party in Bed-Stuy?
Yes, but that's
where
real.
the white guys twerking?
Oh, I didn't see the white
You didn't see this one? Go look up.
But that's real New York. Like, that's where I still go.
No. What I'm saying is they turned Bed-Stuy into Williamsburg.
Wait a minute.
So
I didn't see the thing you said.
The issue,
but the block parties that they have, like,
I get the idea where it's like if you had a community and a culture that exists in a neighborhood and then the transplants come in and they like, make it all fucking like hipster and white. I get that. But like, Why are we going to pretend like Williamsburg? There was no like thriving culture and community in Williamsburg. It was like the Hasidic Jews had their little area, and then outside that, nobody even went to Williamsburg.
Well, the Puerto Ricans might
Puerto Ricans and
I think Puerto Ricans were further. Puerto Ricans were by like Grant Street.
Yeah, they are South Williamsburg.
It's more south. It's not like on what is that?
North 6, like this. Yeah, we're making the same point. North 6 was like not really like a.
None of us went over there, bro. Let's be honest.
I went over there. When
You
I was in
from
college,
Far Rockaway.
when I was in college, I was going over there.
You can't get your rent frozen.
I was.
You from Far Rock.
Yeah.
You from Far Rock, bro.
That's
You
a
can't
great
get your
point.
rent frozen.
What you mean?
You can't get your rent frozen.
How is Far Rock not New
You
York?
can't get your rent frozen.
Toes in the sand. You can't get your end frozen.
Yeah. If you grew up
Yeah.
swimming,
He's
you'll
basically
get
from
your rent
Florida.
frozen.
He's basically from Florida.
You'll get your rent frozen.
Son, I was swimming next to fucking needles and shit floating in the water.
Yo.
It was dirty back in the day.
Also, here's the other thing. It's like,
That's New York experience right
yo,
there.
it is the most New York beach. I will give you that. It is New York as
He was
fuck.
dodging syringes and
No, it
shit.
is.
Like,
Coney Island is a New York ass beach because you never see people that close to the sand that are dressed and not prepared for sand at all.
Like they didn't know the beach was there.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like the sand is right there.
Yeah.
And they're not going in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's two different worlds.
And then you see families not prepared for the beach, but all their kids is in their underwear fully in the water.
It's crazy. Absolutely
straight
crazy.
underwear.
Yeah. Like the beach happened to them.
Yeah. Like tighty whities.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like that. What is it? Greenpoint?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Polish.
That little Polish area? Greenpoint is so much better.
Wait, compared to what?
It's white on white crime, so maybe people don't care about it as much, but they improved the fuck out of Greenpoint. Greenpoint stunk back
The
in the day.
gentrifiers fixing up the
They
Polish spot.
fucking, immaculate. Amazing job.
I wish they just like sprinkled them in. Like just change it a little bit.
This is where
but don't like fully convert it.
this is where the gentrifiers went wrong. When gentrifiers gentrify white areas,
They would do
nobody cares.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they just did that shit to Greenpoint where it was all Polish, or like the Italians or whatever, where is that over in like Bay Ridge or some shit like that, nobody would really trip about it. It's when they went into Bed-Stuy, they went to like Flatbush, they went to, trying to think of other, what's the other point? Fort Greene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you start getting into some cultural issues.
But from a gentrifier, it feels racist to be like, hey, I'm only moving where the white people are. Because then it's like, well, why don't you just live in a black community? And you're like, oh, I only want to gentrify the white areas. And it's like,
Yeah, but then you move into a black area and then just make it all white.
well, you know. You gotta open a small business. You know what I mean? You gotta open a cupcake shop.
Nah, do it to them motherfuckers, man. But nah, I do appreciate the transplants. I'm not hating on all of you guys, but the city has changed quite a bit.
But the city changes. That's the other thing. It's like, that's the nature of New York.
But Manhattan doesn't.
Yeah, my neighborhood growing up changed 4 times over.
Manhattan still has solid areas where it's very diverse. Like you have those.
But Manhattan's always been diverse because everybody got to come there for their job.
Yeah, but Brooklyn is slowly like the white wave is coming.
Do you know why? Because there's jobs there now. When we were growing up, everybody was just coming to New York to work. Like if you had like a job that paid, you were coming to the city. You were working in Midtown or you were working
they're all
downtown.
still working in Manhattan.
Well, I think a lot of people work from home now. So now it's like, well, if I'm working from home or I'm just chilling, I want to have a nice little cafe I could go to. I want to have a nice little. Back in the day, happy hour was in Midtown.
Yeah.
Now all those fucking Midtown bars are hollowed out. Nobody's going to them shits anymore.
That's very true.
All those like corporate steakhouses that used to.
Yeah.
Remember when we were young? It was like, I'm trying to think. There was like spots in Midtown where
Keens or whatever.
yeah, like a Smith and Walensky and like these like iconic restaurants that you would just go to these like boozy ass like business
18
lunches.
steps or some shit like it was like 4 floors and it was just like a after work party.
They would let it rip.
Yeah.
These guys weren't going home.
Yeah.
You know, you were like plotting global wars for fucking 8 hours a day. You got to wash that down with a couple martinis, right?
Exactly. You gotta bail out the bankers 2008. You can't
Exactly.
do it at home.
Now you at home. Now you working in Brooklyn or you working in fucking Queens or whatever like that. Now you want a place to go eat afterwards. So naturally.
Yeah.
That's why all the fucking 24-hour restaurants that, remember in Manhattan when we were growing up, every diner was 24 hours.
Yeah, that's such a shame. It's hard to find a 24-hour diner.
Because the kids can't afford to live here anymore.
And the dock workers all left.
The dock, yeah, but the dock work, that's like a 60s thing.
I know,
Like,
but I'm saying that triple shift. There was always someone that wanted breakfast.
You're 100% right.
Three shifts of 8 hours. You want breakfast at some point.
Like Tribeca was all dock workers.
yeah.
Like it was all there was like bars and shit, super working class.
So
like
was Williamsburg back.
Yeah.
We got to bring back the dock workers.
I mean, you can't have the West Side Highway and dock workers. That's the issue.
Man, they all stranded on the fucking Lincoln right now.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. Listen, we're going to be talking about modern dating at some point in time during this episode. It seems to me that there are guys out there that got a roster. There are girls out there that got a roster. Okay? There's a lot of rosters going around. Okay? There's a lot of competition. There really is no time for delivering mediocre dick. And there's no time for being delivered mediocre dick. It is a very simple concept that we all need to understand. If it is going to be a sexually transactional relationship, you have to deliver on that transaction, okay? The card can't bounce. Can't be declined. You have to deliver. How are you going to do that? Blue Chew has got your back. How are they going to do that quick for you? Blue Chew Gold has got it covered. 15 minutes or less, you're rock hard. It's the only one on the market, 15 minutes or less. Do you want to wait 30, 40 minutes to get hard? No. That girl might change her mind. That girl might realize she's got to get out of that bathroom. She might realize, hey, there's a line in the upstairs bathroom at Raoul's. There's a tarot card reader. She can hear everything that's going on. You can't do that, okay? You might be at Hillstone. You might find a bathroom, but you know what? There's a person in a wheelchair and they're trying to roll themselves in there to take a dump because they had those delicious ribs. You don't have time to just wait for your dick to get hard. You need to be ready to go at a moment's notice. And that's what's going to happen for you, no matter what city you're in. And Blue Chew has got your back. And not only do they have your back with Blue Chew Gold, you buy 2 months, you're going to get the third month free and use the promo code FLAGRANT for that. You're going to get 10% off and free overnight shipping on your first order. So visit bluechew.com. Make sure you use that promo code FLAGRANT and make sure you are ready for all the occasions. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. Don't go bald. It's a choice. It's a choice. I didn't mean to take my hat off at that time, but I like how it worked. It is a choice. And Hims is going to make sure that you don't have to, okay? I've been on that shit since I was in my 20s. Simple as that. Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. It is a choice. It's the one thing that dictates how well you age. It really is. You have a full head of hair. People are like, oh my God, you look so young. You're bald. You could be 25 years old. People are going to think that you're 45, 50, 60 maybe. I'm telling you right now, the ingredients like finasteride, minoxidil, all these things can help prevent further hair loss and even regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. In my case, regrew hair and maintained it. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hims brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. So find that right hair regrowth treatment for you with flexible subscription options, access to 24/7 provider support, and once-a-day treatment options that fit your daily routine. It's straightforward. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/flagrant. That's hims.com/flagrant for your free online visit. hims.com/flagrant. Now let's get back to the show. So what's going on? What else is Mamdani doing?
I mean, he's fixing up potholes. He's gonna arrest Netanyahu. And
he's really in the perfect position politically. He's good.
He's good.
You can see how good he is when you hear the other people that are part of the DSA talk.
Oh, and they're not. Yeah.
And they just sound retarded.
Yeah.
Like you could see how polished he is because he can articulate the ideas in a way where you're like, ooh, this kind of makes sense. And you care about, and then you see one of these chicks who's like 300 pounds overweight with purple hair in an interview. And she's just like, yeah, I think we just got to like get rid of white people. You know, like I don't think white people should be able to rent a place.
That Asian lady, right?
I mean, he's busting out perfect Chinese.
Yeah, but when I do that, I can't perform in fucking Toronto. You know what I mean?
Slightly different.
He's not saying shit. You don't really think that he's speaking fucking Mandarin? They love Mamdani so much he could just go and do that shit and people are like, oh no, he actually speaks Mandarin. He's faking it. That's fake. There's no way he's actually speaking Chinese. And none of y'all will ask a Chinese person about it.
百老汇演出的折扣。
百老汇，
He's hitting that shit, bro.
It sounds good, but none of us speak enough Chinese to know.
I think it checks out. It checks out, son.
There's no way.
The inflection is nice. He's nice with it, bro.
No, he's
nice.
But what's interesting is like, it's like he has to work for the online pundits. He has to work because he's the closest example of what they think is the way that cities should be run, right? Like he is their ideology for the online pundits. I'm talking about like the people existing in the online creator space. So they'll never criticize him because he is their ideology projected on the most important city in the world, right? So they got to be like, yo, he's cleaned the potholes.
But he's also done a good job not having anything to criticize.
Well, what I would say is that if he was
move was kind of
what I would say is if he was a moderate Democrat and he was doing clean up potholes, like if it was, I mean, fuck Cuomo, but if it was Cuomo who won and he was closing up potholes, they'd be like, how the fuck you can spend your time closing up potholes when people can't even fucking eat? You gonna spend your time closing potholes when people can't afford rent? You're gonna spend your time closing up potholes. You know what I mean? Like the criticism would be about what he's not doing.
Yeah.
But because he's the perfect representation of their ideology, they have to support everything he does and then give no criticism.
But on the surface, he is trying to do, or at least like optically doing those things.
Yeah.
What I would say
seem
is
like he's doing.
Where he's like, yo, you want food? I got a grocery store. You want rent freeze? I'm freezing the rent. Like, and whether or not it's working or not.
What I would say is the reason we don't hear the criticism of it is because the online pundits that make their money criticizing can't, because he's the representation of their ideology.
I see what you're saying, but I think he doesn't receive that much criticism because he's actually doing so much. He does a great job of
there's money
making
in criticism.
it look like he does a lot.
Yes,
so if
but
you check every box, where can you criticize?
But again, it's like, are the things actually being done? Like it was like, I think this last year was like the largest rent increase in the last decade or something like that. And it's like, we all knew this was going to happen because when you freeze the rents, then the rents that cannot be frozen, which are half of the fucking units in the city, those are now the only rents that exist in the free market. So naturally those rents are going to spike. Like we knew this was, anybody that like,
he ain't run on that. He ran on, I'm a freeze the rent,
yeah,
and he got the rent raise. So that's it.
Which makes perfect sense. And it's why it's like, if we're just objectively like looking at it and going like, this is really like smart politics, it's great. But you don't hear any pushback about it because the people that would push back against a more moderate Dem can't really say anything about it. They're not going to look at it and be like, well, this project actually isn't helping half of the people and making half the people's shit even more expensive.
Right.
Like, look the other way.
He's also so popular, you don't want to go against him from inside the party.
Well, definitely. I'm the party for sure. But where you hear rhetoric is on Twitter.
But
where
even
you hear
the right-wing boys
YouTube.
are going after him.
Yeah, the New York Post is.
The right wing, of course, but the right wing would go after a moderate Dem too.
Yeah. Right.
Like, matter of fact, I think the right wing isn't going after him so hard is because they want it. The only chance anybody on the right has to win an election after the fucking abomination of what Trump is doing is that if progressives take power and they go, they hate America. Like, that's the only, what else could they run on?
I mean, it's still a toss-up, but there's places where they're getting some wins. Like progressives, these fucking socialist Democrats are getting wins.
That's what I'm saying. That's what right-wing people want.
To beat out a Republican?
They want the Democratic Party to be the DSA. Because the only chance they have to win is to go, we're not communists. And they are. Okay. They hate America, we don't. Because they can't run on anything they've done.
Yeah, it's been a shit show.
Right? Like, what are you going to possibly run on?
I get what you're saying.
I think they're kind of like looking the other way, going, let them become more extreme.
Take the reins and then hope that they F it up.
And then they're just looking through everything they've ever said. And then come around election season, you're going to vote for the guy that said, that America's horrible?
That's a risky play, though, because, like, as long as you have Mamdani being the spokesperson for that, and if he looks like he's doing a good job, now it's going to be like, oh, shit, people are going to be more on board for this socialist Democrat stuff because if they're all going to be like Mamdani, I might be on board for that.
Yeah.
Like, it's no longer the boogeyman socialist.
And Mamdani's
not really,
he's not really tripping up either.
No, he's not.
He's like, yo, you want a water fountain? Here's 10 water fountains.
Yeah.
This is,
Fire.
again, But look how easy it is for us to be like,
Bro,
it
is easy.
Yeah.
But look how easy it is for him to do that, and no other politicians are doing that easy shit.
So this is the conversation, which is like there's an art to politics, and sometimes you don't actually have to make change. You have to make people feel like you're making change.
Exactly.
Americans, New Yorkers never really care about potholes. Like it's something that we joke around about, but like we take the subway. You know what I mean? Like how many New Yorkers are really driving? You either
I'm
take
from Far Rock. I care about it.
How many voters in New York have a car? You know what I mean? I would imagine like the majority of New Yorkers don't have cars. You know what I mean?
No, but it's like when you bring flowers home for your girl. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're thinking of me.
Exactly.
You know?
That is exactly it. And that's what he's masterful at. And, but yeah, it is. We are in an interesting situation where it's like, say again?
He's done some stuff. Like he's done the pied-à-terre tax. I don't know how to say it.
Pied-à-terre.
Pied-à-terre. But even that shit is like.
And like the rent increase, I think is actually, and I'm not trying to like cap for the boy or whatever, but like, but didn't they take brokers' fees away under Adams? And they said that would increase rent in 2026.
I'm not defending Adams.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying rent going up this year, I think was sort of like a projected idea.
It will continue to go up as more people move back into the city and like people can't work from home. And, you know, like it's New York at the end of the day.
I also think it's who you surround yourself by. I think you're around a lot of wealthy people who the things Mamdani is doing, it doesn't necessarily benefit them. And like everybody I talk to loves everything that's happening. Like I don't hear any pushbacks. So it's like if the majority is happy, then he's doing a fucking fantastic job.
Sure.
If the minority is upset, it's like, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like you can't make everybody happy.
For sure. The question I'm saying is more like, is this actually gonna positively impact people's lives, or is it flowers? Giving your girl flowers doesn't really change your relationship. It doesn't change the struggles that you guys have or the dynamics that you got to change. But in that moment, it makes you feel good that that person's thinking about you.
Yeah, but isn't it positively impacting their lives if all these people are on bikes and now they don't have to worry about potholes?
Yeah.
Or if they playing at the park and they're fucking about to die from heat stroke and it's like, oh shit, we got water. Like that shit is impacting their lives.
Oh yeah, I think
in
it does.
a way that they feel it immediately.
I just don't think that like that's most New Yorkers' concerns. Like if you ask New Yorkers their list of concerns,
It's rent freeze. A lot of people are happy about it.
right? But again, now half of those people that you're talking about, don't feel it, and they actually feel rent increase.
Yeah.
So the pain, you could argue, is the same. Because while these people have no pain, now these people are feeling the pain that those people felt and more.
But isn't it only people looking for apartments? Because if you're already in your apartment, you're not going to have a rent increase.
Yeah,
Like you
have a rent-
already signed your lease.
Yeah, but you have a rent increase every year according to your lease. 3 to 5%.
Oh yeah, if you signed a 1 year, but like I signed 2 year leases just because it's like I like to lock my shit.
They can increase it up to 3 to 5% a year.
Yeah. No, but not within the lease
within
term.
the lease agreement. Yeah.
Oh. Well, they've never done that to me. I thought like once you're locked in, that's your price.
No, you're locked in for an amount of time that you have that place, and then they can't increase your rent more than 3 to 5%. Yeah. And then after that lease goes up, they can adjust it, or you can adjust it.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're saying in rent control.
No, and just in life. Like if I sign a 5-year lease at a place, like that's the cost of the place, and then it can go up 3% a year or whatever it is.
Even inside the lease term, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought it was once the lease expires.
Also, aren't private rentals within the private market allowed to go up? Is there a cap on private rental increases?
No.
Oh.
But like if you have a lease, for example, like if you have a lease that, actually that's a good point. Like maybe if you sign a lease for 3 years, it doesn't go up in that amount.
Yeah.
And then once it's in the free market, it can go up however much. Much it can. That's
so
fair.
like during
That's
this thing, the people who are most going to be affected are people trying to move to New York or look for a new apartment right now. Those are going to go up crazy. That aren't rent stabilized, affected by the
or the people
freeze.
whose lease goes up in a year.
Yeah.
And every year,
but I
somebody's
get
lease
it.
goes up.
But that's the thing. Politics is like you can't help everybody. So you just try to do the.
He's trying to get housing built.
You know,
I think the
that's hard.
22,000 people getting childcare is big.
Yeah,
like,
that's
nobody's
fire.
really talking about that. Like that doesn't even come up in the conversation. Maybe I see that more because I have kids, but like I see that and I go, whoa, that changes somebody's life.
I haven't like pulled it up, but he's doing a lot of shit. Like it seems like
He's been masterful in terms of like this. I think he's been masterful in terms of the game of politics.
he got us a championship.
Say again?
He got us a championship.
All right, let's chill out.
And we got him elected.
Let's chill out.
We
So
got
it's
us a
even.
championship.
Let's chill out.
No,
Let's chill out.
You know, we got us a Knicks championship.
No,
Because
we
we
got-
got him elected.
No,
and he got us a Knicks
let's chill out.
I see what
championship.
you're saying.
So
Let's chill out.
In a way,
flagrant.
yeah. I mean, Zoran's at 3% right now to be the sexiest man of 2026. Wow. People's Magazine's sexiest man.
What a pivot, but I'm here
Zoran's
for
at
it.
3%. He's about.
Who's number one?
Kalshi has Bad Bunny.
Wow.
At 28%.
To be the sexiest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, the first two are gay.
Is this the guy from Heated Rivalry?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, Bad.
Bad Buddy's not gay.
hold on.
Bad Buddy's not gay. Hold
on.
I thought that was his thing where he was like,
nope.
I don't know if I like a guy now, but maybe I will in the future. He's more
Oh, did he
fluid.
say
He's
that?
more open.
No, he never said that.
He might have said
He's
that.
just
He
talking
literally
about the way he dresses, and he does a little bit. He used to do a little bit of that Prince shit where it's
He
like,
literally said, I don't know if I'll like a guy in the future. Right now, I'm into girls.
yo,
He stated in interviews he
he
identifies
was
as
talking in Spanish. You
heterosexual,
didn't understand.
but although he has also expressed a fluid and open perspective on sexuality, not noting that labels don't define an entire person.
I'm never gonna like cilantro. There'll never be a time in the future where I'm gonna like it. Just
Yeah.
telling you.
You also got to think, like, from a Puerto Rican to say that,
That's big.
that's pretty good.
I mean, he's also the highest selling fucking artist, so you gotta be inclusive.
a good
Everybody,
point.
yo, gays pop up at the concert, yo.
That's a good point.
I might like you one day.
Matt Damon, number
Yeah.
3.
Shout out
Yeah.
Matty Dames, 55 in
Number
third place.
3.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
that's fine.
crazy.
After seeing Talented Mr. Ripley, I think we got to bump his numbers up.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Dude, he's a cutie in that movie.
He's a
bro.
beast.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Also, I didn't realize that movie had so many gay undertones.
Oh, yeah.
David put it on for me. He's like, bro, this movie's like so us. And then all of a sudden he's like gay for him. And I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? He's like, I didn't realize how gay this movie was. Anyway, just keep watching. And then we just both watched it alone sitting there. I was like, what? There's like a scene where like he's watching him have sex with a girl and he's all jealous. And I was like, does this remind you of us? And he's like, no, not this part. No, more like the chest part.
David got a little of that Bad Bunny in him.
Got a lot of that.
Yeah, he got a little bit of that Bad Bunny in
He
him.
is a
Like,
Bad Bunny, dude.
you know, maybe down the line he might.
He might switch it up.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, did you see the Candace debate?
I've just seen clips from it, dude.
It's just insane. These debates are exhausting.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched this
The
shit.
whole thing?
That shit was fire.
I'm
bro.
shocked by this.
I was on the beach just chilling,
Okay,
watching that shit.
so set it up. So Patrick Bet-David
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the moderator.
moderates a debate between Candace Owens and Andrew Wilson.
Yeah.
And Candace is saying, I guess her position is that Tyler Robinson was not the person that murdered Charlie Kirk.
Right, and that it's possibly that Israel's involved.
Right.
Was like her position.
And then Andrew Wilson's position is that Tyler Robinson is most likely the person that killed Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that Israel's not involved.
And then he paid her $300,000 to debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuts. Nuts.
For what? Is he part of TPUSA? Like, what does he get out of this?
I think just clout.
Yeah.
I think
Just,
that's it, right?
So she was like, TP USA brought him in to do like debate training for their staff, and boy, was that some wasted money right there.
Really?
'Cause everybody online is saying he got destroyed. He got cooked.
So here's the thing that I don't understand about this. Like, there is no convincing people online anymore. You could have a one-on-one conversation with somebody and maybe, see the world through their eyes, and maybe it changes a little bit how you feel about something. But we no longer live in a time where like you watch an interview about something that you already feel strongly a certain way about, and then you change your opinion.
A debate or an interview?
Anything.
Debate?
Talking.
I don't know.
If you feel strong, all of Candace's fans, it's the Rorschach test. It's like you see whatever you felt. If you are a Candace supporter and you believe what she's talking, and you've consumed hundreds of hours of her talking about this case, I'm sure she absolutely destroyed Andrew Wilson. If you are someone who believes that Tyler Robinson was most likely the person that killed it, I'm sure you believe Candace. If you somebody that believes that Tyler Robinson is the person that killed Charlie Kirk, and you watch the debate, I'm sure you think that Candace had no evidence to support her claims, and that Andrew Wilson is 100% right.
And so a little bit of what I've seen online is because majority of people think Tyler Robinson did it, but because Andrew did such a bad job in this debate, they're like questioning it. So they still think he had something to do with it, but now they're just questioning like, is there something up? Because there's just so many things that Candace brought up, where it's just like, this does look weird. Like, why would you pave over the crime scene like the day after? Like, why would your fucking that camera, the police camera, whatever, just like the battery dies right when he's about to go on the roof and see where the guy shot from? It's just like a lot of shit isn't checking out, and I'm like, all right, I still think Tyler Robinson did it, but I'm like, seems like something else is up.
So, but here's a perfect example. It's like, you still think Tyler Robinson did it?
Yes, but now I'm like open to like, hey, maybe there's something else going on where there was no doubt in my head before.
Now, what I would ask you this is like, were you a person that had followed this closely and you knew a lot about it? So you're the perfect person that can get caught up in this, because you and me and Mark don't really know, maybe you know more, but we don't really know anything about the case. So we're walking it without a confirmed opinion about it. And now we're just hearing the information so we can be swayed. What I'm saying is, if you're someone who believes a certain position and you see stuff online, it's either to validate your position or it's either to confirm that the opposition is bullshit. That's all. Like, it's really something I've been thinking about a lot. It's like a real bummer. I thought we had like a nice 4 or 5 year window where we were willing to like consume information that we might not agree with and learn different perspectives. And then I don't know what switched. Something happened where the entire internet had just become 1,000 different realities, and you just live within your reality.
Yeah. And that's my issue with debates in general. Debates are kind of gay.
But there was a moment where I felt like it was useful, and like society got utility. We got all this new information, and like information was democratized for the first time in like our life. We were reading fucking textbooks in the New York Times, and that just was the truth. And then all of a sudden there was like a little truth outside of those narratives. And then it was really intriguing. You're like, wait, that's not actually how history transpired, and this is what really happened in, the Civil War, and this is what really happened in, World War I, whatever the fuck it was. And now I feel like I don't know what the actual catalyst is, but now I feel like there's so much information and there's so many different conspiracy theories or whatever it is that you can kind of just live in your reality, and you don't need facts to back it up. You just need doubt. So like, doubt is currency right now. So there's no like, hey, Tyler Robinson definitely didn't do it, but it's like, but maybe. And now the entire internet is just, but maybe, so you get to live in that little cocoon of but maybe.
Yeah.
What is that? What happened? Is it too much information?
Yeah. I think too much information and too many competing perspectives that can all exist simultaneously, and so people just get siloed in their own thing.
Yeah.
But my issue with the debate is like, I forgot who said this, but I think it's a good point, but it's like the person that wins the debate is just whoever has the more viral clips.
Yes.
I saw it online, so I forgot who had that take, but it's like completely true. Like, you see a Candace clip that's got 10 million views where she's like dunking on him.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, I guess she won.
But
I don't see his point where
because we all just see the clips. We don't watch the long form thing. We just see the clips, and if you see more clips that are pushing a certain perspective, we also the clip of Candace asking Andrew if he knew what Tyler was charged with.
Yes.
And he couldn't name any of the charges.
That's the only clip I saw.
That's the only clip everybody saw, so it looks like he wasn't prepared for even his position in the debate, and it looks like she wins. You watched the whole thing.
I watched the whole thing. I'm not a fan of either of them, and I'm like, oh no, Candace definitely got the best of him in this debate, not just that one thing. But it's like, a debate, I look at it, it's like, verbal chess. It's just like, hey, who can put their words together in a way that can win this sparring match? Like, I don't even really care about what they're debating. It's just like, how can you prove your position?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it from that perspective, then there's valid.
So,
like,
and I
there's
just
something
think,
in there. But
I think she bodied him.
Yo, you know what? I think you make a good point. Debates are fucking pointless. Not that they're pointless. Obviously, there's value in them. But like, even the people debating are not willing to submit to a better idea.
yeah.
And if they're not willing to submit to a better idea, then how can we expect their supporters to do it?
Exactly. If there's like a closed debate in a perfect setting where it's like, hey, we're here to debate this topic and it's for a fixed audience, then maybe there's some value.
That works.
But like an open table debate on the internet stage, I'm like,
you might as well be debating Christianity and Islam.
Yeah, it's like,
neither
what are we doing
person
here?
is going to give an inch there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
So there was some conceding.
No, I'm not saying there wasn't
Yeah.
conceding. I'm just saying, like, philosophically, as we talk about it, it's like, because based on your identity, especially if the thing that you're debating is something that you built your identity around. You can't give in because then you lose your identity. So then what often happens in these debates is it becomes a humiliation ritual. Instead of debating the ideas, I just have to make you look stupid and humiliate you so that anybody who follows you feels shame in following you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And to that chess metaphor, it's like, oh, well, you actually misspoke when you said this. You weren't really precise in your language. So technically, I'm right and you're wrong based off this like linguistic technicality.
Yes.
So I've bested you in the technique of debate
instead of the ideas which we're actually trying to.
But it doesn't get us closer to like what is like capital T.
Doesn't
truth.
get us close to truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we all agree on that. Like, I don't think anybody's tuning into debates for the ideas or to be like swayed in a different direction.
But that would be the, I don't know, like.
I look at it like sport. Like, that shit is entertainment.
Oh, but I mean, that's an interesting way to look at it for sure. But like, there is a part of me that goes, oh, it would be nice to have some form of monoculture, like some accepted reality that we all live in. And we not only do we live in like different realities, we live in insanely different realities.
Yeah,
like
crazy.
The predominant conversation online is this a genocide or is it not? Do you know how far those things are? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's a far distance.
Yeah.
Right? And people can't even agree. They're not like, well, maybe it's close. We're not right here. We're like, so that means people are seeing the same thing in two completely different realities. And that's everything.
Yeah.
So you just start to get, and maybe this is like by design, by the fucking tech overlords or whatever the fuck it is, but it's just like, is there just an exhaustion that ends up happening with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And is that the goal?
I don't know if it's the goal. I think it's the inevitable outcome based off the incentives of the marketplace.
Yeah.
But I like an ideal thing for me is like a 1 hour conversation with one perspective with a person that's interlocuting, that's actually asking good questions, offering like some substantial pushback, but letting you get the point out, and then another hour with the other side.
I mean, that's the best way for you to formulate your own, not you, but all of us to formulate our own opinions. But like, there would be a really nice, like there was a time where like, I feel like, there was a time when I was growing up where like probably the New York Times was just like the gold standard for this is what happened, right? And they've done tons to fuck that up, and that's fair. But it would be nice if there was, and we don't have to use the word moderate, but it would be nice if there was like a place where there was like consensus on this is more or less what happened. And then there was like some editorialized, this is the perspective of people on the right, this is the perspective of people on the left.
Oh, this is why I like Breaking Points.
Breaking Points has that.
I truly watch Breaking Points a lot because of this exact reason.
It'll give you multiple perspectives.
Like they're sort of interfacing with each other, bringing up their point, and if there's something completely out of line, they're kind of pulling each other back in.
Yeah.
And then you generally get the sides plus sort of the middle ground.
And I think that's a brilliant, what's that with all information? You know, it's amazing that Breaking Points has done that, and they've done it so well, and that nobody else is even trying. And to me, what that says is like,
places that try.
Maybe they're trying, but not like major news outlets. You know what I mean? Like, to me, the legacy media, and again, maybe you just can't cut through unless you're more sensationalized.
Yeah, like you're incentivized
to be more radical.
Yeah.
Even though when you speak to people on an everyday level, they're not radical.
It's the financial incentive. Like Breaking Points is paid for by their listeners.
Yeah.
So they're able to feed exactly what that listener base is, which is, moderate to like, a few categories on either side.
Yeah.
Whereas like a CNN or a Fox or any of these other legacy outlets, they're all getting paid by companies to advertise to a specific demographic, and they have to appease that demographic.
That's right.
And so like
Interesting.
if they're like, hey, we're hitting like liberal women in their 60s, like we're not going to float the counter argument to this point. We just need to continue to feed that audience so that they continue to show up so we can keep on selling ads to these advertisers. So if you're funded on an independent level, I think you're able to stay a little bit more like heterodox in your politics, whereas if you're just funded by the same companies trying to hit the same demo, it's like, it's the capitalist incentive inside of it that then I think silos the political discourse.
Yes.
Which is just the way it is.
Such a shame.
I mean, yeah. But it's also just the incentive structure. I mean, you go like state-funded media, and then that's a different problem.
Yeah.
It solves one thing, causes another.
Because before the internet, the cult leaders were the people would follow, and you can convince anybody to do whatever. And now they're the YouTube, like the YouTube people, like the Candaces and this guy. It's like they have cult-like following.
Yeah,
like Candace has found a way to blame Israel for everything, and her people believe it. It is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you can do that with anything, if you can make this the boogeyman for any single thing that's happening, it's like you could just make a group of people just do whatever the fuck you want. And that shit is scary.
Well,
and it's happening.
It's scary, but it's also like, where do we get some consensus? You know, like where do we? I do miss monoculture. Maybe it's selfishly because I like just conversing with people, and I found more and more that like when I'm talking to somebody, I might bring up something that's like hitting my algorithm, and that person is like, I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm like, how do you not know? Like it literally needs to be Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's like a few topics where maybe it will cross over and pop into everybody's bucket.
Yeah.
But increasingly less.
I do think it exists on like a micro scale. Like I think about like me, my immediate friend group, and like maybe the people on the periphery of that. We all kind of are talking about the same shit.
But then that's your bubble.
But that's a bubble. What's cool is being able to cross out of the bubble, and you get different perspectives on this issue that you might not understand. But now we're so siloed that like you go out of your bubble, they might not even know the news story you're bringing up.
Yeah.
They might not even know like the trending video. It might not even be political shit, just like a funny trending video. They'd be like, yeah, I didn't get that at all.
But like me, I don't mind that because like I like it when you're excited about something you saw in your algorithm. I'm like, I've never heard of this. And now you're just like showing me some new shit. Like what if we all saw the same shit already? It's like, yeah, we can vibe and be like, oh shit, you saw that? Yeah, I saw it too. Or
Memphis
it's like
pool party.
Yeah.
You just learned about the Memphis pool party.
Yeah, I get to bring in something to you IRL.
Of course, learning different things is good, but having like a consensus of like 10 topics that we're all on the same page with is also really nice because it's a social lubricator. You go meet somebody and it's like, you want to talk about things that you both at least have perspective on. You might not agree on it,
Yeah.
but you want to talk about things you have perspective on. And
The World
you want
Cup
to
was
get
nice for that.
the World Cup thing. Like there are these like synergistic moments that feel good, and everybody's like, "Why does everything feel so good?" It's like, oh, well, maybe because we're all focusing on the same fucking thing. It's not the positivity around the World Cup. It's walking up to a stranger and knowing that within 10 seconds you'll have a strong opinion about something that you're also feeling or talking about. And just not just walking into that fucking just like endless abyss where you have no clue. You're starting a conversation, you're like, like when you get into an Uber or something, you're starting a conversation with a guy, it's like, where is he from?
Yeah.
Because you know he'll be able to talk about that.
Yeah.
And you might have some curiosity about it. During the World Cup, it was you watching, who you got in this game. Like immediate connectivity with people. And at a time where everybody complains about loneliness and like lack of togetherness, et cetera, it's nice to have these like tentpole events that ideally are not like political exhaustion that people are just fucking like squeezing, but like these things that we can all kind of talk about, have opinions on, talk some shit about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like what people have romanticized about like the barbershop or the pub in England or whatever like communal watering hole where you come in, it's like, okay, this happens. What's the opinion on it? LeBron's going here. What's the take on it?
Yeah.
It's nice to walk into a group of people and just say that. And I feel like there's less and less of that because people are just divided.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I ever
different
grew up in
bubbles.
that though. I don't think so. I don't feel like I ever
best.
existed.
I
Like,
have, and I can feel that it's different.
Right?
Yeah.
Like even like within close friend groups, like even in the group chat, someone will throw something out and somebody will be like, wait, what's going on here? Like there's this thing right now with the Lakers being resold.
yeah.
You saw that, right? This is a fucking insane story. Guy buys the Lakers for like $8 billion. 10 months later, I think sells it for 12 or something like, or 10 billion, sells it for 12. It's barely making the news. This is a big sports story. A NBA franchise, arguably the most storied NBA franchise in history, is sold again in 10 months. And there's some like shady financial shit around it.
Yeah.
And a Kushner's buying it.
Yeah.
And nobody's fucking talking about it.
I didn't even know there was shady shit going on. I thought he just caught a lick.
Well, here's the thing. The surface level is there's shady shit going on. And my buddy was trying to explain the financials of it, but like almost kind of like Ponzi scheme-esque. So basically like he was taking investor money to buy certain things. I'm going to butcher the whole thing. I'm just not smart enough to know what the fuck it is. But like taking investor money to buy certain things, but the certain things that he was buying, he also owned those properties. So not exact properties in terms of, I'm not even going to bother trying to explain it because I don't know well enough. And somebody's trying to explain it to me, but there was like some like almost pseudo Ponzi scheme thing going on.
Using investor money to buy his own businesses, basically.
I don't know if that's exactly what it was, but there was some stuff where like the feds might be hunkering down. And I heard one version of that. Then I heard another version of like, it might not even be that. So some people are saying he's got to sell it because he's got debts that he has to pay. But then I'm hearing another version of like, he had a stroke that nobody really talked about. And he might not be able to hold down all these companies that he has because in order to do a business that big, you need somebody who's a strong leader. So he might be kind of liquidating because he can't hold on to it anymore.
Oh, wow.
But like,
Yeah, nobody's talking
there's
about
no
that.
like if I walked up to someone on the street and be like, yo, you're the Lakers sold, they'd be like, oh, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
But you think 20 years ago, people would all be like, dude, the Lakers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to even imagine.
Yeah. Well,
20 years ago, I could walk into any place in New York and there would be at least 5 topics I could talk about, and every single one of us would be on it.
but it's just
Outside of New York, you can't even talk about the potholes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that sounds like it wouldn't be a big deal. But like, literally, what do you talk about? You meet a stranger in Idaho, what do you talk to them about?
I mean, I would talk to them about what's going on in Idaho.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're going to meet them there.
Yeah.
But there was a time where you could just be like, hey, man, like the World Cup when that was happening, or the fucking Super Bowl, or these events, or there's a big movie coming. The great thing about Sopranos, or the great thing about any great Sunday show on HBO, it was like a group collective experience.
like you saw Jordan go off. Like everybody saw Jordan go off. Like for some reason, or you saw the Mike Tyson fight.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Mike was one that everybody watched.
Interesting.
It was just those are
It's great.
Yeah.
And like now the only time it happens is like super fucking polarized political shit. And then you're going into the convo like, uh-oh, what am I about to walk into right here?
Interesting.
That was, I think, one of the nice things about sports. And maybe now we're in this time before football season. This is when it always feels the most hopeless.
Yeah.
Like football can bring us together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, what is the, like these, like I'm looking at some of the topics that we have here. And it's just like, of the kids charged with running a cocaine ring.
Fire.
Like the fact that this is a news story when literally every single school this is happening. There's not every school.
Well, I think they were doing it on like a
Yeah, I think theirs
kingpin
was
level.
a pretty high.
They were doing it high up and
it
using
was,
the
like,
free,
well organized.
the pledge labor to make it happen.
I didn't know anybody like this, man. I didn't know anybody like this in college, bro.
Using pledges to make cocaine?
I didn't know anybody like this in college, man.
Wish I thought of that. I'll tell you that.
We didn't know any fraternities that were known for having the Molly parties. We
Yeah.
didn't know any of those.
No, people
frats.
always had
Molly
drugs.
Well, who the fuck is putting the drugs out then?
Well, if someone's selling it to a guy that knows another guy that then sells it to the guy in the fraternity, then he dishes it to everyone.
Right.
But these guys are making it.
What school is this? That's a good school.
Penn State.
Penn State's a good
Entrepreneur.
school.
Entrepreneur,
Yeah, like,
yeah.
You know, you go into some community college, you're not going to have this type of ingenuity.
Yeah. Do you feel like this destroys their career prospects? I feel like there's some guy at a hedge fund that's like, hey, kid, I'll bring you in.
Oh, they're going to be all right.
Cocaine Cowboys. You're like, bring
Yeah,
them to Wall
they're
Street.
gonna be all
I know where they're
right.
gonna.
Yeah, I feel like they might be okay. A Penn State grad?
yeah, I
with
don't
a
think Bill
pencil.
Gates' kid doing this fucking thing.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
Phoebe Gates.
Yeah.
You know? Hey. So, like, this is like, I read a little bit about it. Like, there are people who I guess did similar things to this that like did real jail time.
Yeah.
This is a huge story.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
No. Yeah.
You walk to someone in the street and be like, yo, you're a Bill Gates kid, probably gonna go to jail. They'd be like, huh? Bill Gates got a kid?
Yeah, that's funny.
Like, you know,
It was like, damn, what was that? CRISPR, not CRISPR, where that Silicon lady did.
yes. I know what you're talking
it was
about.
Like the drop of blood or
is her
something like
name
that.
Emily,
Emma Holmes?
Amelia Holmes is the Sherlock Holmes chick. But yeah, something Holmes. I think you're right about that.
But yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And like that was a big story. Everybody's like,
Theranos.
oh, that was so
Theranos.
bad. She got to go. Like
Yeah.
she actually went
Elizabeth
to jail.
Holmes.
Elizabeth
She's
Holmes.
going to get away with this shit.
Yeah, she's probably gonna get away with it. And it's like,
Yeah, she's not going to jail. There's no way.
Yeah.
it just is an interesting thing. It's like, well, why is the discourse so radical? It's like, well, the only way to capture, you can't capture everyone's attention anymore. because not everybody is operating on the same wavelength. So what you can do is capture the extremes' attention, because all the extreme people in every little bucket are operating on the same wavelength, and you know where they are. You don't know where like the moderates are, because you don't even know what the moderates care about.
Yeah.
You don't even know if the moderates know about the Lakers thing. You don't know. So it's impossible to like curate a show around more moderate beliefs, because the moderate beliefs are so segregated into 1,000 different buckets. So the extremes will win and they'll thrive.
Yeah.
And you can kind of be like a minstrel for the extreme, whatever that extreme position
That's why
is.
that Candace debate went crazy.
Of course, it's incredibly extreme. Like, is there a cover up for one of the most famous people in America getting shot and killed? Like, that's a fuck.
And they navigate in the extremes, like online extremes. Yeah.
And the moderate person didn't even know that debate happened.
Yeah, I know.
If you ask regular people on the street, like if that debate happened, they didn't even know it happened.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting time.
Yeah.
Where it's like, how do you corral? Because most of the people I speak to are not on the extremes. All walks of life, pretty moderate.
Yeah.
Fun, wild takes.
Yeah.
I love a strong opinion, but not that extreme. It's like, so it's like, but how do you corral all them if they're not even operating on the same knowledge base?
Yeah, you can't really.
So it's almost like the discourse is forced to the extreme, and it gets even more. And we've watched certain people that are like in the space, like become more extreme.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's why I'm worried about YouTube doing this new view count thing.
yeah.
Because people are going to want to pump their view numbers.
Yeah.
And if now the view count is just from when you click the first frame of the video,
You're going to make it the most insane thing ever.
so you try to like clickbait everyone. Whereas before, like the clickbait wouldn't work as well because you'd click and then a couple
If they
seconds
clicked
go
off,
by,
it
you'd be
didn't
like,
count.
Yeah. So now
gonna-
I think it's going to make more clickbait.
We're going to open every pod with a picture of someone very beautiful in a bikini. Just
Yes.
sort of.
Bro, this is what
overlaid.
the fucking
Exactly.
Sun did in England.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they have like a naked woman on page 3 or something
Yeah,
like that?
they had
every
like
single-
a page 6, not 6. I'm mixing
Yeah.
that up. But yeah, they did. That's so funny. All right, we're doing that next. Whenever that goes free, we're going to do one episode where we start with a
Let's
woman.
go, Miles. Bring them tits out.
Yeah.
But like, it is an interesting thing where like, given the nature of where people are organized, the way you can't corral the big middle, because not all of them are on the same knowledge base, right? And they don't even all have the same kind of identity. Moderate people don't go, I'm moderate. Like they don't walk around there as their identity. The people who are screaming their identity exists on the extremes.
Yeah.
So you just kind of curate content just for them. And then you have to be more extreme in order to satisfy them in the same way that you said, like, you know, CNN has to get women aged 35 to 50. So they have to position arguments that will be, you know, palatable to them. So there's no reason for me to think that why it wouldn't go more and more extreme
Yeah.
in an effort to like maintain that audience, because someone more extreme than you is going to come along
Yeah.
and they're going to start eating away at your views. Then you're going to feel like you got to go more extreme.
Yeah.
So really,
Yeah. It's a race
so what
to
do
the
you do
bottom.
in that fucking, how do we speak to these normal people that nobody's speaking to? Those are the most fun people.
I'm trying to figure that out now. I don't know.
But no, I mean that sincerely. It's like I feel like we went from a time where like it was 6 years ago where like the mainstream conversation was abnormal, and maybe even longer than that, 10 years ago. And it was just so abnormal and so performative and so odd that us just speaking flagrantly, but like just about kind of normal opinions that everybody had was cathartic. Now I feel like shit has just gotten so insane
Yeah.
Yeah.
that there's this massive void right here.
But the majority is in that void.
And the only thing that pulls them in is Odyssey,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, the World Cup. And like for a moment, all the normals get to come out and have their opinion. And then there are these like fun celebs that pop up in these moments. Like we start following Erlen Holland's Instagram, Twitter account or whatever the fuck it is. And you're like, oh yeah, this is like a fun guy having normal fun. He's not doing anything insane. He's not doing anything crazy
Radical.
extreme.
Yeah.
Nothing radical. It's just fun. World Cup goes away. And now all these people are like, oh, what am I supposed to focus on now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder.
Am I
if
being
it's just-
reductive of this?
No, I get it. I don't know what the solution is to pull in like all the moderate and normal human beings. I'm assuming it's just like staying the course and not capitulating to the financial incentive of like, oh, I'm going to get all the radical people on either side.
Which I feel like, I mean, yeah, I feel like that's something that at least we've been, I think, consistent at. It's like it's very easy to go over there and just make that your whole identity. Yes, maybe getting into politics was a fucking great move. It was a brilliant move.
Yeah, we got
that worked out
fixed.
perfectly. Yeah, exactly. We got the potholes fixed. Yeah, oil's fucking $20 a gallon, but we got the potholes fixed. We're part of it all.
Yeah.
But yes. But like, in terms of like I don't even find it seductive. I think once it gets that insane.
Yeah.
And this is not to say that these people don't believe it. That's another thing. Like, I think that a lot of these guys do believe it. I don't think that they're lying every single day. I think there might be people that do. But like, I think if you sat down with Candace, I don't think she's going, yeah, I'm just making this all up. I think she genuinely believes it.
But then again, I don't know with those. I just don't.
I think there are people that don't, and they're just saying it because that's the thing to say, 100%. Yeah. And then I think there are people that like, they genuinely believe it. And honestly, the people who genuinely believe it, even if we think it's crazy, they'll succeed in the space because someone who believes it will beat a person who's lying every single time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, when I'm having everyday conversations with people, I'm talking, I meet you for 5 minutes just at a coffee shop. Naturally, your most extreme view is not going to come out. But I don't know what they're all tapping into and consuming.
I think if you want to live in the middle though, and like live with normal people, I think making great shit will still work.
So I think art cuts through.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't think debate cuts through. I think art does.
Yeah.
And art could be documentary, art could be film, TV, whatever it is.
And maybe it doesn't dominate the national headlines, but it does good enough.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Right? Like any Apple TV show, anything like that where it's like, oh yeah, but a lot of people watched it, it was successful.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like the way it was, where one show is dominating the whole nation.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
Like even coming in today, like I sat down this morning, I was you guys watching Widow's Bay.
Yeah.
And I had never heard of it, but there's an actress on the movie I'm doing, Ray Seahorn, fucking amazing. She was in Better Call Saul and Pluribus. I don't know if you guys watch, you watch Pluribus. She's fucking brilliant. But yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm watching this Widow's Bay show. I didn't even know this fucking show existed. Randomly, I start watching, I'm like, this is a fucking great show.
Yeah.
And I came in, some of you guys kind of heard about it. One of you guys saw it. There was a time if there was a hot show that came out once a week.
Everybody would know.
And you either watched it or you knew about it and chose not to watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just too much. We got too many options, man.
Is that it? Is it?
Yeah.
Is that also like the dating complaint? I hear a lot of like people complaining about dating now. And has it been like Netflixified? And so many options, but you can't make the choice?
Yeah, because you can go on an app and just see, especially in New York, and social media, like you can see the most beautiful woman is like in the area, the most beautiful man or whatever that might be. And then you also can just swipe through 100 people in a day, where it used to be 100 people was a lot of people to like make a judgment on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was like, you grew up in like a town. Now, it was probably a little different for us growing up in New York because there's all these people around, so we're maybe used to seeing more people. But like, you had the girls in your grade, you had the girls in the school that was a few blocks away in your grade. That's kind of what you had to choose from.
Yeah, the hottest girl in your high school when I was growing up was like, there's 4 high schools, and you knew each of the hot girls or the hottest guy or whatever that was for whomever.
And the scarcity gave you gratitude.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Like when shit is scarce and you get something, you're grateful for it. You're like, I don't want to lose this.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's flipped.
Now everybody has a roster, and it's like
the abundance has created a lack of gratitude. You're not going, yo, I got this girl and she's fine. You're going, oh, but there might be a finer one out there.
Yep.
Yeah, if you swipe 10 times, you'll find it. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of guys I think are constantly thinking like, there might be one more out there. Like this might be, this is 80%.
Women are doing the exact same thing.
Women are doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm only saying because I talk to my guy buddies about dating.
You ever notice that like the kids that are like from like really wealthy families, like they always take forever to settle down, and sometimes they don't, or they're in and out. If they're not getting married at 22. You know what I mean? Some fucking Vanderbilt or some shit like that. Like and I wonder if we're all, not us, we're happily married, but like this younger generation is all living the lives of a billionaire's kid.
Just in terms of options and access?
Hundreds of different girls that are potentially available. They're not actually available, and you're alone. But the idea that they are.
Yeah.
Makes you paralyzed.
Yeah.
It's called analysis paralysis.
Yes.
Yeah. But everything's being sold to everyone at all times.
Go on that.
Like just all content is being sold to everyone at all times. Like all women or men that are on these dating apps is available to everyone at all times. Whereas before, like maybe it was like regionalized. Like
also, you got to go out on a weekend to meet somebody.
Yeah.
There was a time where like if you didn't leave the house, go to a bar, hope that there were girls at the bar that night. Hope that you had the courage to talk to a few of them.
And they're single.
And they're single. You weren't meeting nobody. You know what I mean? Like there was a moment where like if you had a girl's number, it was like, all right, let me plan out how many days I gotta wait to text it. Like,
yeah.
But I don't want to wait too long.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I'll meet another girl.
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't go well.
The thing with the monoculture point that's weird is like there was before a monoculture, but there was also more distinct individual culture.
Yeah, now that keep going on
Where
this.
now it's like things are simultaneously more uniform, but less connected.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like if you had like a clothing brand in Southern California, you just sold to Southern California and that was your demographic and those are the people you were servicing.
Yeah.
But now everything's selling to everyone at all times. And like to the dating thing, it's like your dating pool was just your immediate geography and now it's anyone within, 1,000 miles. So you can change your setting. So it's like things are more accessible on a national scale and even on a global scale. And I think it's created more uniformity in terms of like the way people are culturally. But it's created more in like sort of intellectual division in terms of what people are consuming based on that basis. You know?
Yes.
Like local news doesn't really exist. Like all news is national. But now it's siloed algorithmically to based off your preference.
Yes. And to what you were talking about, the uniformity, it's like the slang in Cali and the slang in New York is kind of the same now. The way kids talk is kind of same. Like we're losing accents a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You're losing like distinct clothing. Like the way that kids, when I went to college in California, they were wearing like rainbow sandals. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. It was like so distinct when I went out there, the way that I dressed, the way that they dressed. And even the slang words that they use, like all the things were so distinct. Now with the internet, all these kids kind of all sound the same. Right. Maybe there's like a Southern accent, there's a little, but like the vocabulary is shared.
Every man I see over 40 has a version of those Pat Bet David shoes or a shoe that looks like it.
Yeah, Dove was wearing them today.
Yeah, I know. But every guy over 40 is wearing the same exact version of a shoe.
So to your point,
crazy.
there is a monoculture in terms of like accepted. Yes, Dove. There is a monoculture, maybe like in terms of like societal norm, right? In terms of the way you dress, the way you talk. And the second you move outside of that, like even getting into music, where like back in the day with like MTV, it's like we all knew what the fucking hot song was. Do you know what the top 40? I know we're washed, but like, do you know what the top 40 is right now?
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what the new band is right now?
Nope.
Now we're old.
Somebody put me on to some group Somber or some shit like that the other day. And I'm like, oh, I like this song. And then apparently they've been out for mad long. They're touring with fucking Taylor Swift. I'm like, oh shit, I just discovered you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird for me to put my brain into it because I just never knew a world outside of this.
Yeah.
But it seems like there's a more like cultural homogeny even around the world and ideological isolation. Whereas before, I wonder if it was the opposite. It was like things were culturally distinct, but ideologically, people were kind of on the same page. And now it's inversed. And I think that's the current paradigm. And there's more division, it feels like.
And maybe more confidence in being ideologically different because you have a group of people that reinforce that. Online, whereas but maybe back in the day, you might have a little different opinion, and that kind of made you unique that you were willing to share it. You know what I mean? Like you knew the things that you felt that went against the grain a little bit.
And I think
now there's no grain.
Most people would probably suppress it and just be like, hey, I'm just going to stick with what everyone's doing.
Yes, I'm going to be part of whatever the collective consensus is.
Yeah.
But now you got a group that will reinforce whatever insane shit that you feel.
Yeah.
No, I'm just laughing. I'm like, yeah, you keep it in until you get a drink in you and then
But that was what
I'd be ruffling feathers.
What happened?
No, just every time I go out, it's like a debate starts.
Did you get hammered last night?
Not so much, but this past weekend I went for it.
Really?
Yeah, just fun debates at the bar. Actually, Mamdani was a big one.
Good.
Like, one of the people I was out, like, her parents are property owners or whatever, and it's like, they're like, he's such an asshole, all the things he's doing, and I'm like, well, look at all the good, and we were just going at it.
Yeah, that kid nice... should be pissing people off.
Yeah, no, it is.
Because it's really just a tax on, it's just a tax on wealthy people.
Yeah. But now he's about to do some other thing. I forgot exactly what they said, but going after like mid-tier landlords. So maybe you don't own 1,000 buildings or whatever, but like the ones that own like some brownstones in Brooklyn and shit like that, they're about to clamp down on them.
Clamp down on them.
Yeah, like they got them on a list right now, and they put the list out publicly.
Wow. Well, they put the list of the pied-à-terres out too publicly.
Yeah. So really? They're like, yo, why are you putting a target on my back? And I was like, you know what? I feel you on that. That's fucked up. Why would you do that?
Well, they'll all go. I mean, I imagine what they would say is like, this list does exist somewhere obscure that like if you wanted to go into the DOB or whatever, you could find it.
If
or the Housing Bureau, whatever that is.
Yeah, but if Mamdani's going to post it, it's like.
He's going to shine a light on it. Yeah. Yes. No, 100%. And now we're in a place.
I felt them on that.
Say again?
I felt them on that point.
It's
like, that's fucked up. Yeah.
But like, the reason why they're worried about it is because I think there's such negative sentiment towards the 1%. Mm-hmm. If there wasn't negative sentiment towards the 1% and a list was out, they'd be like, they'd be posting that shit on Instagram. Like, look at me, look at all the units I got. Yeah. Because right now they're like, fuck the billionaires and we should, go to their house and like with a pitchfork and Luigi Mangione's a hero. Yeah. Now they're like, yo, don't post my name on the list. Mm. Right?
Wow, I didn't realize he put out a list.
Yeah. That's crazy. They not happy about that.
That's wild.
But
like this is
killing. You still the man, bro.
But this is the thing where it's like if you got money and you're complaining about money problems, nobody's caring. And by nobody, I mean like the people that are going to be supportive of his agenda and taxing the billionaires. Like, that's what like I don't know. Like I see a lot of the. I don't know if we were talking about this, but like I think that. Like you see a lot of people upset at like gambling and like crypto and stuff like that, right? And there's this like big negative backlash towards it. And it's like, when I see young people there were some articles saying they were shifting some of their savings outside of investments and into gambling and like crypto. To me, I don't see that as a problem with gambling or crypto. To me, I see that as a problem with like, I don't want to knock capitalism, but like the economic incentive structure in the country. Mm-hmm. That's down. Like that's young people going, oh, if young people are going, if I work hard, bust my ass, I could make a business and I could be incredibly successful. They're not trying to throw shit on a parlay and try to get rich on some rich quick shit. Mm-hmm. They're not dumping money into some random fucking coin so they could get rich quick. They're doing it, I think, because they no longer, they feel outside of the economic incentive structure that exists. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the same, so now what we're doing is we're blaming these downstream things when the real problem is upstream.
Yeah. I think the looks macking trend is part of the same thing. It's like I can't control my financial position because I'm completely outside of this economy that's doing whatever.
Yes.
But I can't control how attractive I am. And if I can bring up that level of status, at least I can retain some status in the thing that I'm.
So I'm going to smash my face with a brick. Right? It's the same thing as I'm going to just do this crazy parlay because maybe I'll make a fucking $100,000 on it. Yeah, I'm going to do this crypto coin that maybe is going to go crazy. And it's just, to them, to me, I view it as like giving up.
Yeah, that's my only shot at buying a house.
I'm giving up on capitalism. Mm-hmm. So it's like we have to do something to fix this so that this generation has the same hope that past generations have that we all grew up in, right? Yeah. We all grew up with the hope, like if I work hard, like my fucking parents, I'll be able to make something, And my parents' version of that was a dance studio, selling fucking dance lessons. That's a crazy dream for a lot of people. Like where my mom grew up, this idea that could happen and she could like be able to provide for her family, that's like an insane thing, but she believed in it. This generation ain't believe it. And I think it's reinforced by seeing everybody else online looking rich. So you have all these different vectors. It's like everybody else is online on a boat. If you're not on a boat, you're like, well, fuck, I'm not going to be able to get on a boat by doing this shit right here. All right, I'm dumping it into these parlays. Yeah. And like, it's not the same, but it's like, it's almost like people going, fuck the police, right? I know this one is tricky, but just hear me out. It's like, the police are dealing with problems in society that they should not be dealing with. Right? So they're the backstop of society. So like, I have a lot of mental health shit in my family. It's like, the mental health, if you got fucking something going on where you're crazy and you're on the street and you're jerking off on a fucking subway every single day, the policeman got to go handle that. That's not his job. He's there to fight crime. Yes, that is a crime. But like crazy people are not supposed to be part of crime. They're supposed to have institutions that will protect them. When you hollow out those institutions, right, now you got the police as the backdrop for all aspects of society. And then when policing goes wrong, and I understand there's racial elements of this, and I want to be sensitive to that in the discussion, but you understand more like holistically what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Which is like when you just go, the cops will handle it. Well, shit's going to get fucked up if it's just the cops that handle it. Because that's not what they're trained to do. They're trained to stop crime. Yeah. Like not stop, mental illness. So then when we just go, fuck the police, it's like, even if you get rid of the police, that shit's still going to exist. And I think it's the same thing as like, fuck crypto, fuck gambling. It's like, okay, well, if the economy is the issue and these people don't feel like they'll ever be able to be part of the economy, we got to solve that. And all of a sudden you'll solve these other problems. Because these kids think that they can be millionaires by actually working hard, busting their ass, becoming entrepreneurs. They're not going to be dumping shit into fucking parlays and crypto.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of misplaced anger at the things that represent the kind of late stage capitalist decay, where it's like AI, crypto, gambling, all this shit can be issues in their own right, but I think they represent something bigger on like an ideological level. It's like it's a symbol.
Socialism too. Like the reason why it's attractive, like there's nobody that feels like they can go out there, make their own money, succeed, start a business who's like, yes, we have to push as the most progressive socialist or even like communist flirting government policies. They wouldn't think that. But I get it when you think that you have no shot. Then you're like, hey, we got to do something to change this.
Yeah. You feel like you're never going to buy a house, and then all of a sudden you see an AI company prop up and get $1 billion, and you're like, well, that's going to push my house buying opportunity down another 10 years.
Yeah.
And so it represents, I think, an anger about the economic condition.
So then what is the prescription for that? Is it like finding... Because you don't want to do away with this thing that's created immense wealth and allowed us to live in like unbelievable privilege that is like not comparable through any time in history.
You got to trust bust the monopolies.
Luigi Mangione.
No, but like you got to kind of do that, right? It's like you have to find ways.
Damn it, there.
So it's basically what creating some sort of guardrails on capitalism that doesn't stop the entrepreneurial spirit and the investment in these young people and the ability to work hard.
Yeah, develop more competition.
I just feel like the guardrails are gone completely. Yeah. Again, I don't see it coming back.
And what is an example of a good guardrail that we could instill that doesn't hollow it out? So like communism is the most guardrails to the point where like you just erode all entrepreneurship. So what is the version where there are some? What is actually prescriptive?
Like actually breaking up monopolies.
And like, what would be one, for example?
That was done historically?
No, they're like, we could do now. Like, what is prescriptive now? I'm not saying you got to have this answer. Obviously, it's like a tricky question. How do you fix the American economy? How do you fix Western capitalism? Like, Miles, any thoughts?
I think having safety nets would be helpful for like the populace. If there was like a safety net of like a health insurance, not even health insurance, but like the idea that like even if it's not, the state-funded healthcare or whatever, but like the healthcare companies like not only being like busted, but also there being some sort of clarity and understanding that like if you break your leg and you're uninsured or making a run at like the small business, it's not going to like bankrupt you or like those types of things.
I think the biggest thing would be like free schooling.
So
if we
colleges like
if we did free college and free like what's those like trade schools or stuff like that, where it's just like, hey, this is a way to lift you up because it is proven that if you go to college, you usually end up making more in life. So that if we can take that burden away from people and allow more people to go to school and get higher educations, I think that can help.
Get private equity out of homes, like personal individual homes. Like if your house can't be bought up by like a massive private equity company that...
But the first two examples, I think you have, not saying that they're necessarily wrong, but they would lean more towards like the socialist communist society where organization of society.
Yeah.
Right. But that's not necessarily a guardrail. I think what you were talking about is like breaking up the monopolistic practices of the companies, right? Like that what allows for more competition so young entrepreneurs can even get a foot in the game.
This is controversial, but I think CEOs should only be able to make like X% more than the lowest person at their company.
Well, now
I think you have to lower that gap.
Now you're on some Castro shit, my boy. This is more like.
Isn't that a guardrail, a capitalist guardrail?
So I don't know if that's a guardrail. What I think is that is like a fundamentally that's putting it is putting government pressure on a private business, which you could argue is a guardrail. But what would that do? Allow the employees to be paid more because there's more capital that exists? What I think would end up just happening is that money would just be reinvested in the business. And I don't know if it would be reflected in the employee salary.
Even if it's reinvested, usually that reinvestment can result in more jobs or things of that nature.
Yeah, but if the jobs aren't high paying enough, then you're in the same circumstances.
Yeah, but if there's more available jobs, it's better than nothing.
Let me ask you this question.
What's the little better is better than nothing.
Speaking of capitalism, can we continue this conversation on Patreon?
Let's absolutely. Oh, shit.
Let's reinforce what we want. Strong entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And people that want a non-extreme take and logic and reason.
And support small business.
This is great. God, we look like such frauds doing this right now. Huh? But we have limited time and we want to make sure we get a Patreon out this week.
Yes.
Sorry for that, guys. I've been on this movie. But we're going to continue on patreon.com/flagrant. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all.